Yo, what up?
Oh, Omar, brother Omar, how you doing, man? How you doing?
What's going on,
Welcome
twin?
to the set, my brother.
What's going on, twin? What's going on, twin?
Hey.
Stay slimy, twin. On God.
Welcome,
On
man,
God,
to another
twin.
episode of the Peer-to-Peer
You gonna
podcast.
close the door?
Omar, you joined late. You left the door open. I hear your fucking plastic wrinkly bag, man.
Oh,
Eating
twin.
some Doritos. Where's your Mountain Dew at, my brother?
Twin, you gotta break bread, twin.
I'm about to say, what
What you got in that bag?
what
Twin? You
Doritos
gotta
are
break
those?
bread.
Roll-ups and spicy nacho.
Let me get some.
Oh, come on, twin.
Bro, you can't be hungry all the time, my brother.
Let you get
Yo,
some.
bro, Lo picked up the FaceTime with me yesterday. No exaggeration. In the most disturbing angle of all time, dog. I swear to God, it was the most disturbing angle.
Oh, yeah,
you
twin.
legit got
Oh,
a
yeah,
fruit
My
by
twin.
nigga like Santa Claus.
front, yeah.
None for you.
Look.
Hey, when you come late, but you better come with snacks. You know what I'm saying?
love,
Facts.
man.
Hey,
God
welcome to
damn.
another episode of the Peer-to-Peer Podcast. My name is Agent Zero, and I'm your host. Today, I'm joined with my co-host.
Look, what are you doing?
I don't.
I don't know. I've been watching the podcast back, and I think I moved my mic too much, and I noticed like it sounds like I'm fighting with the mic, bro. I can hear I can hear it, bro. So I'm putting it on a stand today to see, you know, how to say how. Like, hey,
yeah.
don't question me.
You're not
What's your
gonna be
name,
able
my
to see-
brother?
you're not gonna be able to see your
Hell
face,
yeah.
though. Your mic.
Are you out of your mind? They can see my face. Boom,
Hell
boom.
yeah.
Those are my two
I can
cameras.
see 'em, too.
Hey, whip
Hell
it to
yeah.
this camera right here. Y'all can see me. Boom.
Hey, low, what the motherfucker Dorito hitting on?
You're not even. I don't like that. I like
Just
the,
say your name, bro.
They spicy
I like
nacho.
the purple
Spicy
one.
nice.
Say your name.
Yo, that podcast people listen to one
okay,
legend of one
okay.
aka Low. I hate when John puts on his West Atlanta accent. we in one of the safest neighborhoods in all of Atlanta.
Stop it! Before I put them people on you, boy. Stop playing with me. I'm not one of them. You don't know what you thought that was, boy.
One of them.
Oh no.
All right, Clifford.
Hey, could we get your name, man? Co-host, could we get your name?
I just said it already.
What is it?
Yo, what's up, podcast people? It's the one only legend of one aka Low.
Are you reading something? Are you reading your name?
No, I'm reading these. I'm reading these fire titles. Bezos keep dropping in here on this Abba and Preach beef with Fresh and Fit, dog.
Or hey, we got our producer in the back, man. Producer, say what's up.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy John and Don putting on for Louis Vuitton. You got that right.
what's it?
Hey, man, watch out, bro.
You're not
I'm
off.
not finna play with you. This
Don't
time.
hurt him, twin.
You're not off
Not
the
finna
camera
play with
road.
you.
Don't
You're
hurt
not
him,
off the
twin.
camera road, nigga.
Don't hurt
man.
him, twin.
He
Don't
said
hurt him.
finna. I know
You
he
heard me,
is.
right?
You're
Nah,
not off
for
the
real.
camera road.
Don't hurt him, twin.
Everybody
not-
niggas
you're
be
not
hating
on-
nowadays.
One mic.
You're not on Cascade.
Hold on.
You're not on
One
Cascade, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
One mic. Hey, we're joined today with an esteemed guest, man. We're glad to have you back on. You know, you're known for your bold takes on Twitter and being fashionably late to every A&P link up.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You're a
Omar.
liar. You're a liar. You're later than me. Stop.
Is that true?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yo, I'm not even there half the time, and I
you
know
hating
that's
right
a
now, so
fact.
you can't even talk. No, I'm the least late A&P member, though.
If everybody's late, then it
I'm about to
doesn't
say,
matter.
is that really
Doesn't
something?
matter.
Is that something to applaud?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Relatively
it's not.
speaking, it is. Say, Omar, say what's up to the people, man.
Hey man, OHMEEZY. That's 2 E's and 2 Z's. What's wrong with these niggas?
You're the corniest nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. You look like a Circuit City manager.
No,
you
I
look
like-
like the manager at Circuit City. So
I like a Target manager.
I don't want to hear nothing that you talking about.
I like a Target
So he like,
manager.
look, what it called? Stevie B's.
You look.
Like working Stevie B's. Face ass boy.
You look like a Stevie B's assistant manager. You've
I like
been
a
at
Target.
Target
I
all
like
the time.
a Target manager.
How much
don't
can I
wanna
get a stapler for?
Yeah.
You staple manager looking at nigga. Boy, you ass, boy.
When I was in 5th grade, bro,
Like a
I don't know how I did it.
Verizon coworker.
Bro, I convinced my mom to get me one of them powerful staplers. Bro, when I pulled up to class the next day, I was shooting staples across the class at students, my
You're a
nigga.
weird child.
And I hit someone in the face, bro, and I almost got suspended because it cut niggas' head. Sort of got. I was like, boom.
You're a weird
boom,
child.
boom.
You came to school with a staple gun?
Yes. What was a staple? I just turned it into a gun, and I was boom. I was sniping from the back of the class.
School threat vibes.
Yeah.
School threat vibes.
Man, no cap. I was shooting at folks. No cap. Hey, not like
The fact
that
that
though.
you laughed at it. You like, I was shooting at folks.
I was shooting at him. No cap.
No. But you know, I hit a couple, but my percentage was not good. My KD wasn't great neither. I was 0 for 0. Hey, Omar, man, I'm glad to have you on the podcast. And you know, a lot has changed since the last time you joined us,
I didn't
man.
get an opportunity to say no to game. What the fuck?
Hey, could you wait a moment, my brother?
coming,
The intro's not done. Who does he think he
Oh,
is?
Twin, we got you.
Interrupting the introduction, man. Hey, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, man. Y'all know what time it is.
boy
Apple
rambunctious.
Podcasts, people, man. Keep us the #1 gaming podcast on the planet. Brother Omar, what's your favorite game of all time?
Oh shit. Star Fox 64.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Gaming.
You can tell he's a gamer. No cap. Unlike
gaming.
this guy right here.
How many times you beat that game?
Oh, the whole thing? Yeah. Probably like twice.
What? How many times you beat it?
I only played it at friends' homes, bro.
That's
Oh,
like
so you've never owned it before?
No, I never owned
that's
it.
like asking how many times does anybody beat like GTA.
Yo, can I
Nobody's
be
ever
honest
beat
with y'all?
GTA.
I had Star Fox
not.
Adventures.
No, it's not.
I had
That's
Star
me.
Fox Adventures, the game with Tricky, that little tiny dinosaur on GameCube.
That was one of the worst games.
I never beat it, bro. I tried so hard, my brain couldn't do it. I swear to
I
God.
don't beat story modes. I want the story to go on forever. So
That's a
Star
different.
Fox is like one of the ones you had to kind of.
You kind of had to beat it, my brother.
no, I get to the end and you're fighting Andros and then I stop.
You stop at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of did that with Prison Break. Like, I found an ending in season 6, and I was like, I actually don't want to know what happens next. This is a good ending. I like it. And that's one of my favorite shows of all time now. But, all right, brother, thank you for keeping us in the
asked
gaming
me.
category. Because you're not a gamer. That's why.
Nobody even asked me.
I've beaten at least a dozen times. No cap.
Okay. Thank you for
So weird.
thanks for your
I
input,
feel a
love.
lot of animosity, you know what I'm saying, twin? Like, nah, niggas in.
A lot of that.
I
don't know what.
Why are you
Hey,
doing
don't
this
worry
with
about
the
what I'm
food,
doing
bro?
back here, man.
All right. We are now in the comedy category.
Okay.
Omar, do you have like a one-liner for us?
I never test. We'll see what we did in the comedy. Go ahead and keep going. I'll
Chances we're ranked in comedy is low.
Why
You
did
gotta
the
work up
chicken cross the road?
there. Why?
To get to the other side.
Okay, that's a fucking classic. Good way to start us off, Omar. Thank you, my brother. Apple Podcast, man. Make sure you drop us a 5-star. We're trying to stay up. Top 10 leisure, number
get a
one in
promotion
gaming.
in Circuit City.
YouTube, the video is available at YouTube on peer-to-peer, man. Come check us out. Peer-to-peer clips if y'all want to see the clips. Peer-to-peer TikTok if y'all want to see the ADHD versions. Turn on notifications, man. Make sure to go.
Hit that bell so you can be Noti gang.
Damn, that was the most enthusiastic. Hey, John, what you think about that one?
I've been waiting all week.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell you about that one. I don't know.
What you?
I don't know about that one. The tempo was off. The melody was off.
was
the
kinda
extra little, you know what I'm saying?
Why are we entertaining John?
No.
Hold on.
I gotta say just briefly. Guess how many niggas have over 90 3-point shooting?
Maybe like 10.
Name them.
Jason Capono.
No.
Oh, my bad.
No.
My bad.
Just
Sorry.
Current NBA players.
Oh,
in the
okay.
game.
My bad.
You said 10?
Yeah.
Fewer. Over
Wow.
90. Over
Okay,
90.
Klay Thompson,
Uh-huh.
Steph Curry.
That's it.
Huh? Those are the only people? Larry Bird?
Over 90. Obviously, we're talking about
Current players.
That's it. Why you keep
Duncan Robinson.
Dame?
That's it. Why you keep thinking about it, dog?
That's it?
Duncan Robinson is it? That's why I don't play 2K. 2K probably the worst game ever. To come out.
Seth Curry?
Hold on. I'm going to have to dissect these ratings when I get back to the crib. No cap.
Fucking Curry at 99, Clay at 95, and it drops all the way to 90.
What the fuck?
Kyle Kuzma?
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma, with that harsh of a rating system, Kyle Kuzma be lucky if he's in the 70s. No cap.
Maybe they're just trying to compress everybody. You know when you have an audio file and you add a compressor, so the highs is lower and the lows is higher?
Curry at 99 is gonna be so cheese. Like that's.
But he should be 99.
Yeah, he should be 99, 100%.
99 anything is like cheese, but.
Okay, interesting take there. Hey, but now we appreciate the love, man, on all platforms. Word of mouth, people, as always, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a peer-to-peer podcast. Now, let's get to this guest here. I'm sorry, for the audio listeners out there. Lo was giving emotion as if he was getting his penis slurped. Casually.
What?
Just casually, he was doing it.
Did you see that,
It caught
John?
me off guard.
I wasn't even looking.
Yeah,
nobody-
I was
nobody
paying
saw it.
attention.
Nobody saw that.
Man, y'all need to pay more attention while we're on the set. That's why. Wow. Hey, Omar, how you doing, man? It's been a while.
No, it hasn't.
Bro, just go with it,
I
man.
talked to you
God
yesterday.
damn. Oh my God, bro. You gotta be so technical.
Listen, twin, it's good. You know, for real. I feel like since the last time people have seen me, I'm a master content creator.
Okay. And what were you before?
Omar.
Oh, you just a guy.
Yeah, I was just regular Omar. I
Okay.
think I was working a 9 to 5 last time people see me. So
No, you were not,
Thought you
bro.
was the
You
man
was still in
behind-
school.
no, I was.
You was working while you was in school?
Yeah,
From 9 to 5?
yeah, probably.
Was you in school full time?
No, I was in school full time.
You were in school full time and you worked a 9 to 5.
Online, yeah. You talking about going to class? I'm talking about something completely different. But I was working.
9 to 5?
Yeah, probably.
Ain't helping AMP? And uploading?
I think that was before I started helping AMP though. The last time I've been on this,
because you was in the room.
Bro, I just want to verify you're not lying. You went to school full time and worked full time.
yes.
And helped AMP.
This was before.
Bro, you didn't do all that. Come on, dog.
This was before that. I swear.
Because the last time episode we did, you were in that room.
Yeah.
The AMP had already been. AMP had started when we was in the other room.
No. The last time I've been on that podcast, we were in that room. I hadn't been on a. Oh, I was on the couch. I take that back.
Yes,
I was on the couch, but I will say this: this was the beginning. This is when I wasn't really doing anything but bringing stuff to the thing and maybe like
equipment manager.
Yeah, I was equipment managing, so I wasn't really doing anything. So yeah, I was 9 to 5. I was at school, and I was helping AMP, but at that point, I wasn't really doing anything. So
you got something else. You was the backbone behind L.O.W.
Yeah.
Now,
let's not forget that now.
You could have just said low.
Hey, John. That's a good point.
When you got a lot on your mind, when you helping this nigga out, like you probably forget about the stuff you normally do.
True.
Like making this nigga be successful.
There's no way this motherfucker just snuck a Dorito.
like we can't hear the fucking bag, nigga. And then you're not saying nothing.
This Radio Shack employee thinks he's slick.
Niggas
You know when you
get a
eat food
promotion.
you're not supposed to eat, so you got to chew weird, so people don't think you got something in your mouth.
That red tea, you could work it anywhere.
Cheesy powder ass one too.
Niggas get a promotion and don't know how to.
You can work at
All right, so
Wendy's.
I guess we could start with that. Like how you helped create Low into the
AMP?
person that he is.
The AMP.
Low? How did that help create Low? Oh man.
You claim you have videos. So
I think it starts before that though.
First of all, let's clarify for new listeners that Omar is Low's brother. Yeah. I'm sure you guys can tell the resemblance.
Everybody keep asking that question like, nigga, yes, he's my brother. Fuck, goddamn.
Hey,
nigga. Every other day they're like, yo, whoa, Omar's Low's brother? Like, yes.
They be coming on random TikToks or random streams. They be like,
I didn't know that.
He looks just
like Low.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but he looks.
Yeah,
just like
I thought it was the only one. Like,
and blood brothers, not like
John.
I know them for.
John,
No, you know what they look like now? I see it.
Each other.
The people from Leo and Stitch. You're the big one and the skinny one with the one eye.
Why are we talking?
Look at his head.
Why are we talking?
Look at a little Omar.
Why are we talking?
Or like when that Eddie Murphy movie, when you get inside him, like you come out of you come out of Low, like Low open up from the chest up and Omar jumps out.
Pause, nigga.
Hey, when you hold it, try and hold it from up here. Because when I hold it from down here, I hate myself after when I watch it back. Yeah, like when you grip it, try and like grip it like that.
You do that great, don't you?
What was the question?
That boy got low.
How did you help make Low into the man he is?
So I think what we're talking about is like the videos and stuff, but I think it starts before that. So he was 3 before I was born.
Okay.
But he wasn't born until I was born. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he didn't have an identity yet.
He was lost.
But now he's fine.
Wow.
They was gonna call me Amazing Grace if I was a girl. I'm not. No bullshit. So
Amazing would be a crazy first name.
But no, just shaping him. I got him into basketball originally. And then
How did that happen? Tell us that story.
I mean, one day we were out in the driveway. We used to play soccer, and the neighbors were playing basketball. Ball rolled over.
Mm-hmm.
I picked it up, went to throw it back to him. It went in. Right.
Damn.
Opens the door though. It's Antoine Walker's house.
Nigga, Antoine Walker? People used to tell me I look like Antoine Walker when I had a headband in elementary school. They used to make jokes because not that I look like him, just that the fact that I was bad and I had a headband.
Okay, maybe, but not even remotely close to looking like that nigga.
They're like, yo, this bench player with a headband looks like Antoine Walker.
But it ended up being Antoine Walker's house, and he said, "Yo,
hey,
that's cool that you did that."
Why did you listen to?
Bro, he's telling a story, though.
I mean, so serious.
Chill.
So serious because niggas think that I'm a troll. This nigga's a bigger troll than me, but it still amazes
That's
me
not true.
when niggas sit here and
That's
say,
not true.
"Is that true?" Like they believe anything
Omar,
that comes
tell
this
me
nigga
more.
mouth.
So you live beside Antoine Walker.
Antoine Walker said, "Yo, that's amazing. I'm playing for the Hawks right now. Do you guys want tickets?" So of course, stranger danger. I go get my mom because that's weird. Go get my mom. We go to the basketball game, and I say to him, "Yo, this is the rules and stuff like that. This is how basketball works." So that's how I even got him into basketball originally.
Which rule did you start with? Like maybe traveling?
I started with this is a ball.
Oh, okay. So from the beginning.
From the beginning, this is a ball. This is a net. The objective is to have more points. So, I mean, it was really had to break it down from. He wasn't getting it.
You sound like a
How old were
kid.
you again?
How old was I again?
Yeah.
He was probably 6. I was 3. That's what's crazy
That's
about
crazy.
that
Man,
story.
you was teaching lessons at 3, man.
That's what I'm.
I
Hey,
appreciate that.
That boy had
Omar.
enough upper body strength just to throw a ball from one driveway to the other.
That's 3. He was a goddamn prodigy.
Nigga's a prodigy.
He's
bro.
having full conversations.
What's
with what's his name?
You fell off along the way, huh?
Antoine Walker should have
know
gave you a
basketball that
contract, my brother.
I mean, he was. I think it was in the works, but I think Like Mike had just come out, so they were talking about gimmicks and shit.
That was
like
back
that.
in the day.
Yeah,
wow.
that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
They didn't want that perception
So-
on the Hawks.
so,
that's when
let's-
they had the yellow jersey.
You should have been on PBS Kids Spotlight with that kind of talent.
Yo, who's that one white kid on TV that will teach people how to cook or some shit?
Oh,
Who's that white kid on TV that teach you how to cook? The little kid. He cook shit with people.
I don't know who you talking about.
Daniel Cook or what do you do? What?
His name is Daniel. His last name is Cook.
All I'm gonna say, I was supposed to
That
be
nigga
Julian.
was born a chef, my nigga. That nigga last
I was supposed to be Julian Newman before Julian Newman. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But it is what
Word.
it is. It is
Well, that's inspirational. So you guys grow up together. What's your relationship like with Lo, man? As y'all kind of making your way up there.
I'm not. Making our way up there. I'm not going. I think we hated each other. Like low key, there were stretches where we didn't like each other. Am I wrong? Am I wrong with that?
It's you, nigga. You tell me.
I just want to know. No.
You tell me. Was it stretches that you didn't like me?
Yes, that's the answer. That's the answer
I
right
was
there.
asking you a question about how you felt about me, nigga.
No, I feel like there were stretches where we didn't like each other, and there was.
Nigga, can you speak for yourself?
I'm saying no. One time I had told him because I like my homeboy, him and his brother are real close. So I went in his room one day. I was like, yeah, man, you know, my friend Amir and his brother are real close, man. Yeah, it's crazy like that. Brothers can be like that, right? It's crazy.
What
and he
was
says,
this?
I swear,
I'm asking when.
high school. Like you were in high school, and I said,
So I mean, I'm about to be out of high school if you in high school too, right?
no, I think I was in middle school still, but high school. And so then he looks at me and says, yeah, man, that is crazy, but our age gap is too much, so that won't happen to us. I said, no, hey, look at him not. You see how he's not saying shit, right? And so I look
I'm
at him.
allowing you to just say whatever you want to say.
No. And so I look at him and I say, well, damn, their age gap is like 8 years or something like that. Ours is only 3. He's like, yeah, well, I mean, you know, it don't work like that. And I said, oh, okay, I'm gonna go.
Damn.
And that was.
And you went.
I left. That was.
I'm gonna let him just keep getting these lies off. But
That's
So,
a lie.
did you-
No funny shit. That's a lie.
Did you feel bad, Lo, after he left?
no.
Did you let Lo dress you as a kid?
Hell no. First of all, when we was a kid, we used to match. Like kids, we used to match.
That's so adorable.
Now,
Kids, like it's like 5, 6. Like
We
I'm
used to
5,
match.
6. He like 3 or something. Yeah.
we had matching FUBU outfits.
Yo,
like we used to
matching.
wear polo shirts, braided belts together, and like really creased khaki pants and Buster Brown shoes, matching from top to bottom. I mean, same shirt, just different size.
Okay, so
I
you
can
guys
see
had
it
a
on
similar.
Facebook now.
So
No,
so-
wait, we didn't dress ourselves, nigga. We 3.
Oh, of course. But tell me, like, when Lo started to develop like his unique sense of fashion, because he be pulling up to sets in like long jean pants, short corduroy speckled jean shorts.
Literally, I think middle school is when our mom was like, all right, you have like some more freedom. You could kind of do what you wanted just a little bit. And that's when
It
You
wasn't,
started to
it
deviate.
wasn't just that because remember at North Fed it was a semi dress code. I don't know.
yeah, we had like a low key dress code. So we had to wear khakis.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
growing up, we had to wear khakis like every
until,
fucking
like,
day until
fifth.
Friday or
That
something.
is
like
tragic.
Yeah, to a dress down day.
That is tragic.
Yeah. So but mind you, the weird thing about my mom is there wasn't a dress code, so it wasn't enforced. It was encouraged, and my mom was one of those parents that was like,
You had to do it.
"It's encouraged. Let's do it. Let's buy their stuff." And we were the Dolphins, so we had polos with dolphins on it. That shit was ugly as fuck.
Wait,
Facts.
yeah. Oh, I thought you meant you couldn't afford the polos. I thought y'all had dolphins, but
No.
y'all school was a
the
dolphin.
The school was the Dolphins.
Okay,
so
okay.
she bought the school shirt. Mind you.
Damn, they finessed.
It wasn't enforced.
They
We encourage y'all to buy from us.
That's what I'm saying.
They're nasty.
It wasn't enforced. It was encouraged. So it was me, my brother. There was this other set of 3 sisters and maybe like 2 other kids. So like 8 of us in total. Only ones wearing these fucking uniforms. We look like doofuses.
So talk to me about like you just enter high school. Lo is a seasoned high school veteran, and y'all trying to mac up with these females, man. You know what I'm saying? You trying to chop it up. You trying to say get your first kiss
That's
in and shit
weird.
like that.
It's very
That's
weird. And also,
weird.
Like, do y'all talk about that
Lo was
stuff
getting
together?
bitches? He was getting bitches?
We're-
That's weird.
He wasn't getting no bitches, or was
3 years
he?
apart. So when I was a senior, he was a freshman.
No, but I'm saying, did y'all communicate like, yo, I just, man, me and fucking Kelsey just kissed in the staircase yesterday. Did y'all talk about that kind of stuff?
I think at our school they were giving head under the staircase. So it was
God
It
damn.
was a little different if you went under the head. If you was under the.
Y'all niggas are so bored. They don't make no sense.
If you were under the thing.
Oh, so they was giving. That's what you got, low, right?
No, I was not getting no head in the school.
Oh, you was learning.
Now you know about that.
No, what I was
You did all that learning to drop out?
No cap, what I was doing was failing, nigga. I said it numerous times before.
Stop.
You're
Smart, bro. Stop.
You're
Stop
smart,
pretending like
bro.
you're not
Did
smart.
I not go to summer school to graduate high school?
He's not lying.
Wait, so you was dumb. Cause remember you told me at 3 you was helping them out.
You
Like,
see what I'm saying?
It's starting to
John?
connect now.
You see
It's
what I'm
starting to
saying?
connect.
It makes
Starting
it
to
all
connect.
makes sense.
I just stopped trying. no
So
cap.
I'm
just have
curious.
the
I'm curious,
body.
Omar.
That's true as fuck. He stopped taking me to
Did
school.
people
too.
treat you different because they knew your brother?
I think low key that was already a little bit set in stone. Cause even in like middle school, there were people that would come to the house, which I felt like was dangerous. At that point in time, I think elementary school got out after middle school or some bullshit. But when I came home, there was like a bunch of niggas.
High school got out before middle school.
High school got out before middle school. So then when he first started high school and I was in middle school, there would be like a bunch of niggas at the house when I would come in. So me being 6th grade backpack tight and everything like that, and I would open the door and it's a bunch of 6'4" and above grown ass men doing those one boxing glove matches in the living room.
It wasn't Antoine Walker, was it?
It was probably Antoine. I'm not gonna lie, these niggas was tall and big as fuck. And they were in there literally, you get 2 boxing gloves and you split them between 2 people and you start boxing like this with one hand.
That's what he's on, low.
Let me be there. Let me tell everybody, this is the
Man.
portion of my life that I tend to just skip over. I block this part of my
This is
life.
an animal, bro. So I'm walking in and they like, oh, this Omar, huh? Throw him a glove. What are y'all talking about
Damn,
right
you
now?
were a child.
What are y'all talking
You
about
were
right
a middle school child.
Omar, throw him a
What are
glove.
y'all? Hey, listen, yeah, throw him a glove. His friends, I swear, I kid you not, all his friends were 6 foot plus, and they were all big.
We
Talking
like
about
football, like we was in football.
throwing this
okay,
thing,
okay,
throw this
okay.
little nigga a glove. Put it on. No, put it on. No, put it on. Put it on. Put it on. Because after this, we going outside to play tackle.
That's peer
What are
pressure.
you talking about?
That's peer pressure.
Dang.
And did you fall
So
for
you
the
was
pressure?
cool, you
Did you
was
put the gloves on?
I didn't have. It wasn't nothing to fall for. There were literally. It was
nigga
8 of them. There was 8 of them.
I can't stand John. John is a dumbass nigga. Yeah. John said, "Yo, you was popular," and I was like, "I mean, not really. I wouldn't call myself."
So was y'all like betting on these games? Like, what was the purpose?
Nothing. There was no purpose.
Y'all was just fighting
There was
recreationally?
That's just fun.
niggas was horny.
I get it, but it's more fun when you can win money, though.
No, niggas is
No,
full of
no, we just love
testosterone,
that.
bro.
That's
That's
fun.
what it is. Niggas is full of testosterone just coming out.
I ain't
there
gonna lie, dude. I mean, so serious. Cause even when I was in high school, this is before you got to high school. When I was in high school, I used to just like literally gamble my lunch money away in spades games.
Niggas are idiots, bro. No lie.
God, damn, you was ready.
You
to
just giving away food?
Man.
No, well, me and I had my partner was in Emmanuel. We was running most of the time. Like,
Oh, so you was getting more food.
I was getting more money.
Well, what was your hustle, Omar, when you was in high school?
Because man, you know what? You know what my other hustle was?
What?
Up until my senior year, I had reduced lunch. I would buy reduced lunch and give it to people for a better price than they had.
And he used to sell walkie-talkies and other car accessories at Radio Shack. And that's how he got promoted to manager. I can't that right now.
Oh,
Proud of you, man.
That was it. So like
That
lunch,
$1 pay grade
lunch used to
upgrade.
be like $2.25 or something like that.
I thought he was working at Circle K.
Is that all? Do you want a
All
bag?
the red.
Would you like your receipt?
Hey, sir, don't drink the drink till you pay for it.
You can't open that. You can't open that.
lunch used to be like $2.25. Reduced lunch was like $1.10 or something like that. And I used to just sell them lunch.
You get
for
a
like
junkie's the
$1.75.
key with the hall pass on it to the bathroom on the side of the gas station. Talk about, hey man, bring that back. Last time you took a little long time and they don't know what you're doing. My manager.
Hey, then they hand it back and it's wet. They trying to figure out how the fuck this shit. What's your question?
So Lowe's talking about, first of all, talking about the economics of that hustle. I don't understand what reduced lunch is. We didn't have cafeterias and shit. My mom.
There's three levels of lunches. There's
You gotta
free
tell
lunch,
them we grew up poor, bro.
It's free lunch. Reduced
Yeah, beside
lunch.
Antoine Walker, I guess he just fucking bought in the slums, huh?
I know, right? It was reduced lunch. It was free lunch, reduced lunch, and just regular price lunch.
Okay.
And the people were like regular price lunch.
Rich nigga.
I won't say rich. They were well off. Reduced lunch is like.
Oh, so you mean to tell me that
financially-
like it was packages you could buy? So like your family
But
could buy it.
it should have. It was supposed to be based off of
Your
what-
income.
Your income.
Oh.
Your household income.
I really grew up in the trenches.
So shouldn't the
in-
people who
in-
have less income get like
Free lunch.
yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have reduced lunch.
Yeah.
So we had some, but
so talk to me about like how you made money off that.
But to be honest with you, we should have had free lunch, but there were adults who would send their kids to school claiming that they didn't make enough money. So there was kids out there who had both parents at home still getting free lunch because their mom and dad would lie about how much money they made.
This nigga is obsessed with growing up without a dad. Like I swear he is. That's crazy.
That was a little bit. Oh my gosh,
that's crazy as fuck. I don't understand.
But the thing is, you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? You know one of them. TJ, you said he was one
allegedly.
Of them.
Please.
It's not allegedly.
I mean, they were just
okay.
low key.
It's not allegedly.
Low key.
It's not. But TJ, you did deserve free lunch. And you took it from me.
Nigga name's Terrence.
I should have had free lunch.
Fraud case if you
had a mom and dad, and they go well off, and them niggas, and you get free lunch. I like niggas.
Singing.
Look, TJ had his mom, dad, and grandma stay in the house. I should have had free lunch. They reduced my shit, and you got free shit.
Nigga said his name is Terrence, and his parents got a real good marriage.
His dad works at Geico. His mom's a cook.
I'm not gonna blow up his spot, but his dad.
You already did, nigga. Go all the way.
His mom got 2 jobs. She works at Target and Ruby Tuesday.
You know what's so crazy? His dad. There's a spot in Atlanta called the Gathering Spot. His dad owns a spot in Atlanta.
He owns it?
Yes. And then Gathering Spot, and he also built one in New York. And he's trying to build one in like.
Oh,
California.
he making money.
Yeah,
nigga. There was a guy, right? His name was also TJ. Bro, when you apply for student loans in Canada to go to university, you have to submit tax forms, right? And that's how they know your income. And if you make under a certain amount, you get all these bursaries. Yeah. So the loan is the stuff you have to pay back. The bursaries is shit they give you, you don't have to pay back. There's a guy I know whose dad owned a trucking company. Man, he had money, bro. He had money more than I knew what to do with, bro. He come in a new car every year. He had money. He got more bursaries than I did because he just capped about shit.
Yes.
And my dad was a taxi driver and my mom didn't work. So we didn't really have it. And I was like, how did you get more bursaries, nigga? You owe me bursaries, bro.
But here's the fucked up part about it.
His name was TJ.
In the beginning, I used to get free lunch, but then I got reduced lunch because they moved the threshold to how much you can make. So now there were people who were
changed the line.
Anyway, the economics.
Talk to me about economics.
Economics is simple. The reduced lunch was like around 1 something, like on the low end of 1 something.
United States dollars.
No, it wasn't. Reduced lunch back then. I should you not reduce lunch was like 40 cents.
Or maybe lower than that.
Hey, whatever lunch y'all get for 40 cents has to be full of pesticides.
No, it was the same exact lunch that everybody else got. You just got it for 40 cents.
just a different price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so then
they gave you a different lunch.
You had the
lower half family.
I literally
got this food, and y'all got this.
They yelled to the back, reduce lunch.
Reduce lunch.
It's a broke nigga out here, y'all. hold on, baby. Your lunch is coming. It's cold. It's cold.
It's cold.
Do we have extras? Leftovers?
So now I would basically just buy it and then sell it to the kids who had regular price lunch.
One hot tray, 3 reduced. 3 reduced. 1 hot tray.
You would get the same thing they got for a lower price, and you would sell it to them, but they got it already.
But at a lower price. At a lower price
that they would buy it.
So
if they bought it for $2, they would give it to me for
$1. I don't know. Like, do you have a card that shows like
you got cash, nigga? It's cash.
No, but how do they know you're a free lunch person or reduced?
Oh, your lunch pin. Your lunch pin.
Oh, you put your pin in there.
Oh,
you are Canadian. You don't know this.
So you gave people your pin.
No, I would just buy the food.
Oh, and then give it to them.
Come to the table.
And how much are you profiting in these situations?
So I bought like $1.
$1 something.
And how many times can you do this before you get caught for fraud?
This nigga right here. This nigga the Fed.
Every time.
This nigga just saying.
No cap. No cap. There be times where I would just steal lunch. I would just go in there.
That's facts. Stealing lunch was the thing. Bro.
Yeah, I used to steal lunch. I would just go in there.
You pick it up and then you just walk out the other end. That's that nut.
Something in my throat, bro.
That's that nut.
What?
What's that?
What?
You know how I know you was on the other set?
I'm lightheaded.
Because he did something just like this on the other set. You stuttered and you couldn't say like a word. You were
That's not what he's doing.
Yeah, I am lightheaded right now, bro.
What?
All them deep breaths I just took trying to clear my throat. All right, I'm good. So how much money you make per transaction?
Like $1 per transaction.
And like how much could you run it up per day? Would you do it once?
I wouldn't. I'll probably do it at most twice, but I really wouldn't push my limit. So if I wanted more though, I would just go get lunch and steal it and then come back.
That's a hustle though, because think about it now. You do that for a month and you could afford Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Okay, I mean, you would need someone 18 plus. One time I pulled up to
to be honest with you, the only reason why I would do it is either A, to get more money to gamble on spade games, or to make up.
What the fuck? This is like
or to make up money that
miniature Michael Jordan. Goddamn.
Or to make up more money that I end up losing in a spade game.
Niggas be in debt, but bro, I got reduced lunch. I'm gonna flip this. I'll be right.
Can you imagine Low at like a school cafeteria just playing spades and rolling dice? Just
You used to do that too. You used to roll
just
dice.
chopping it up.
Trapping reduced food.
You know what's crazy about it?
We used to roll dice.
Where did y'all do it at though?
We used to play spades in gym class sometimes.
No, I mean like where specifically?
Oh, we used to be out.
Oh, so at that time when I came through, it was getting cracked down. So we would go to the bathroom and do all the illegal.
No, you weren't, bro. You wasn't doing spades in the bathroom.
I'm telling you, we were, but I didn't understand how teachers didn't realize like 36 kids just congregated. That's where you did fights. That's where you rolled dice.
Did y'all have massive bathrooms?
No, we would just be in there. Like it would be. You ain't never been in the bathroom and 36 niggas was in the bathroom. That's
No,
what it
bro.
was like.
I would leave because that looks like a setup.
I'm in the club with 100,000 niggas. That's what it was like. Like we just walked in. It was 36
we used
people in the
to,
bathroom.
we used to just legit play spades just out. So before school started in the cafeteria, sometimes in gym class, sometimes in someone else's class, in study hall, we used to just play spades.
Word. So you see Lowe's working at where was you at that paint store? I think at the time his fucking channel starts blowing
This
up.
is all I said. This is
You
like
know-
way out.
Oh, I thought.
I'm like you jumped
Home
jumped
Depot,
over,
right?
You jumped over Walmart and Home Depot.
Yeah,
and
because
Costco's.
I mean, yeah, I'm just skipping forward.
Okay.
So while you see Lowe's first video blow up, he's flexing on all his coworkers and shit. He's like, I'm about to quit type shit. What are you thinking like when Lowe's online presence starts to explode?
Now he's about to lie right now.
Okay.
On my very first video, or you talking about
Like whenever you first noticed it, I don't know if he told you about it.
Oh
when it
yeah,
happened.
I didn't even tell you about it when I uploaded my first video. So he's about to lie. Nobody didn't know when I uploaded.
Damn, I didn't say. He just said when I noticed.
You did
Why
tell
you
me,
so
didn't you?
aggressive?
I told you after I already uploaded, it was getting views, but I didn't tell you when I was uploading.
Oh yeah,
Why
that's
he on
true.
your dick?
Exactly.
I don't know why he's on my penis.
No, I say he was about to lie because him lying about whatever he about to say about any of my videos is gonna be a lie anyway.
Yo, this nigga is crazy.
All right, go ahead, Omar.
So I mean, it's no secret. My name is all over the videos. Y'all just don't know. He would come into my room and say stuff like, "Yo, I mean, what you think about Curry? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about him?" And I would go off on my spiel, and then all of a sudden, he's in his room for the next couple hours. I don't know what's going on, but when I first noticed it, this had to be around like Home Depot-ish era. No, it's probably a little bit before Home Depot. But I started going back through his back catalog, and I'm like, this is some of the stuff we talked about. Okay, cool. So I clicked on the video, and I said, damn, we might have the same mindset, but I remember saying something exactly like this. Okay. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't never say nothing.
Just for the audience out there, so he's lying. It couldn't be before Home Depot because my first video uploaded was when I was working at Home Depot.
No, I'm saying, and I don't know where you were working at the time or anything like that.
You don't know?
I can't put my finger on it. But what I'm saying is, I just remember after I started going through the back catalog and listening to the videos, I said, man.
Name a video where you were like, man, that's my idea.
The Curry one, the Giannis.
Which Giannis?
Which one I did not have an impact?
Which one? Just say one.
I mean, all of them.
Just say one.
You talking about title specific?
Just say what is a concept of a Giannis video that I've uploaded. You said you had
the one about Giannis, Antetokounmpo. Yeah. So
what did I say about him?
That one is crazy.
What did I say about him?
I mean, it's just it's
okay,
it's wild.
What did you say about him, Lon?
What did I say about Curry?
What did you say about him?
You tell me. It's your idea, right?
I've said so many things about Giannis, so I don't know. What did you say about him?
I know, but what did I say?
But I'm asking, what did you say?
What did I? No, you
tell
me.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
Like he's interviewing him.
You tell me, bro.
I don't know.
What did I say?
But all I do know is when I saw some of that stuff, I said, "Dang, that's like just the conversations we had." I don't.
You know how I know for a fact he didn't do it because the only Giannis video I've ever done is me saying that he would one day be the best player in the NBA.
When did you say that?
I said it probably like 4 years ago. No cap.
Oh my god! Wow, let's talk about that fucking W of a fucking thought. Yeah. Jesus.
It is what it is. But then the Dame Lillard video. I mean, but it's
he can just pass on that crazy.
It's stuff that I was saying. I mean, in the Dame Lillard video.
Which one?
The one that got on. The Ball is Life video.
Yeah.
This nigga think I don't know.
But what did I say though in the video?
I mean, everything I said.
Okay, all right. So here, as y'all clearly see, here we go. Here we are.
No, I'm serious.
What did I say?
It was so long ago. That's my main thing about it. I can't really remember. But I remember you saying some of the exact same stuff I said.
Just a snippet of it. What is it?
Like, damn, he can shoot. That's what I'm saying. So he would say stuff like
You
sound
gave him
like
that
something Low
thought
would say.
that Dame could shoot.
Yeah,
That
that's
sound like
it.
something he'll say. Damn, he can
It don't
shoot.
even sound like Low, really. Yeah.
That doesn't sound like him.
Nah, at all.
What makes you? When the last time you watched a video of his? Be honest.
It was like a couple weeks ago. It was after you told me about that Giannis can't be the face of the NBA because he's African. That video.
Which is a fucking wild video. Which is a fucking wild video.
I'm just letting you know. Heavily influenced. The only thing that I don't have, because I don't know anything about thumbnails or titles.
You said you was a master YouTuber to start this podcast, bro.
I don't know. You know what's crazy? I don't know anything about thumbnails and titles, and I thought I would have learned by now.
Hey, can I be honest with the rest of the world? The hardest thing about YouTube is learning how to make a good title and learning what a good thumbnail looks like. Thumbnails is a little bit easier. Titles is a lot harder, but
A lot harder.
I've only came across 2 people in my life that's not Low. No. That's not okay.
It's not a YouTube.
Aside from my circle of like YouTube friends, I've only came across 2 people that I thought could do it competently. Not even great, just competently. Because it's such a hard thing to do. It's so hard to like, you have to take yourself out of your body. Because you put yourself in your body and now you're filtering everything through your thoughts. But that's not how everyone else is going to see him. I literally have to like remove myself from my body and role play as what I think my average viewer thinks like.
Yep.
And then try my hardest to stay in that frame. And sometimes it only lasts like 10 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds. And I'll just, if I'm scrolling on the homepage, which title is going to blow me away? Boom. Write that down. And I have to do that like 8 times. And then I put out votes. People vote on my titles. And then I inspect elements it on a YouTube homepage to see what it looks like. And I'll send it to B-Souls and I'll be like, hey, could you put the thumbnail on it? I want to see what it looks like with the thumbnail. And it's like, it's a whole process. Most people just kind of shit one out last minute because they have to post and it says title is required. But when you perfect the art, my brother, you know what I'm saying? That's what Mr. Beast looks like. Mr. Beast has perfected the art. And it looks different for every audience. So it's not one fit size. So it's really like a very impossible skill to learn. I remember when I used to work with Toasted, I shot him titles for 2.5 years. And he would tell me what he thinks about them or shoot me some counter titles. And it took him 2.5 years to get to the point where I thought he was like as good as me. And I thought that was crazy that he was as good as me because I thought I was great at it. And there'll be times where I send Toasted a title and the shit he sends me back is better than my title. That happened half the time. So the fact that I found somebody, I was like, oh my God, half the time you could match me, I thought was wild. That's how rare of a skill it is, really. Thumbnails is a little bit easier. I work.
Just put an emoji on there and arrows.
I mean, if
It
you're one of
depends
them,
on what
if you're one of them
audience
generic
and-
YouTubers.
And highlight your outlines.
No, I think Kai's
White.
thumbnail designer is spectacular, and I have 2 designers that are
Yeah,
like
that's twin right
state
there.
of the art.
That's
State of
twin.
the art.
He need to move to the US, but that's twin right there.
Yeah, no cap. Hey, for all you content creators out there, stop complicating your thumbnails. I should be able to scroll and immediately tell what your video is about off your thumbnail.
And stop making
keep it
smash or
simple.
pass videos. You
Yeah,
fucking idiots.
I guess they were cool at first. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's kind of dead.
Shit
right
is
now.
played out now.
Yeah, I think it's dead.
I was gonna make one.
Anyway, so you're arguing that you played a pivotal role in the success of Marcel and his associated channels.
He played. I mean, he did a lot.
On a real note, though, no troll shit. Do you feel like you helped him?
Some of those videos, yeah. All troll aside.
Yeah, I'll troll aside.
All troll aside.
Thank God.
I know, right? Some of the videos we have talked about, I mean, but it's like basketball talk in general. And he might come with an idea that he's already trying to hash out. The only thing is
90% of the time, it's an idea I already have that I'm trying to hash out.
right. But I would also say that like he doesn't know as much basketball as I do.
And that is
You believe that?
And that's factually incorrect. That's another troll
not
right
true.
there.
No, that's
You usually did get Omar on one of your streams, Lo, that you do on Twitch, twitch.tv/
He's just legend of winning.
He wasn't too enthusiastic about that promo. I don't think it's gonna sell. But you should, honestly, just debate him. No cap. The way you do Los, but you shit on Los because Los doesn't really know what he's talking about at all.
That's my video today too. Me shitting on those.
Oh god.
You think you know more basketball than me?
Omar, oh Jesus, stop.
I'm asking you a question. I'm serious.
Yes, I know more about basketball.
I don't care if you know about 1960 segregation basketball.
Right now. And in
Right now?
90s,
You know, everything from 18 to 1989, he knows off the back of his hand. It gets a little shaky 03, 2014. you know what I'm saying? But
Allen
everything
Iverson
back
got
then, he
drafted.
lived
It starts
that.
to get a little fuzzy.
He lived that, man.
everything from 1980 to right now, I would know more.
Don't get 19.
You think before 1980 he no more?
He said he's excluding segregation rules.
Oh
No, I know. I'd probably say I know more about that basketball than him. There were like 6 black players in the league. All of them had to sit at the back of the bus. Okay, on the team bus, and that's it. They didn't eat together. They deadass had to change in different locker rooms. Did you know that?
You mean deadass?
Yeah,
That's true. Mm-hmm. You was on a team with a person, but you couldn't change with them.
It depends on what team you played for.
Bill Russell had to change in a whole different locker room because they didn't want to see his monkey penis.
You're believing this nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop believing everything Omar says.
You believing this nigga when he talks. What? Because for the Celtics, that actually wasn't that way. For other teams, it
That'll be
probably
pretty intimidating. All you fellow Caucasian.
Can you imagine though if there was like 10 white players on the team and the one black guy had like 3 inches on them? Like I'd be like,
He just came
The
here
pool-
That'll be another reason why.
Good game, boys. What is that?
Hey, John. Hey,
Good game.
good game.
don't let it hit you.
Let me slide.
Yeah, you saw that bad girl in the crowd, but she had me going. We know, Bill. We knew.
He said, "Oh, towels going that bit over there, Kobe." Stop.
Okay.
A nigga said Kobe in 1960 is wild. Think about that for a second.
Yeah. All right. Let's tone it
Who
down.
did they say back then? Larry.
Before you can't say Larry
What did they
either.
say actually?
Who did they say?
West.
Bill.
No, that nigga was what's his name?
Jerry
James
West.
Naismith. Naismith.
West. Westham. Nah, that don't even sound right. Hit a nigga.
West.
West. Don't even have no. That Kobe.
I'm
dude.
being so serious when I say
Oh shit.
Kenny,
King of the fourth quarter.
King of the fourth quarter, and maybe I guess Rusty Buckets is probably the only 2 people
Rusty buckets.
in the community who I would confidently say just says no that knows more than me.
So you would say we're on the same playing field? I'm not in the community, but we're on the same playing field.
I don't think so. No.
This nigga's a dumbass.
You got to look at him when you say that.
I know more about basketball than him, but nevertheless,
Okay, so basically, you played no role in Lowe's development as an NBA analyst.
how'd y'all get that?
How do you feel about like his like explosion though? Like how did that make you feel though? Like
When he
you're
exploded?
you're at the crib and your brother's like pulling hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. Is that weird for you?
Really know that.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't really
Nobody
know.
didn't
I didn't
really
really care, to be honest with you. I heard him screaming and yelling and shit.
Did it like inspire you to drop out or anything?
No, it made me tell. Shut the fuck up. Niggas is trying
You should tell them the story when I finally decided to move out.
Oh,
because I think you were upset because
start from the beginning now.
Yeah, please start from the beginning.
what's the beginning? No, so essentially he was up at night.
Not essentially. It sounds like you're skipping major plot points.
Listen, at this point, I'm figuring my own life out, to be honest with you. So I'm working a couple jobs, trying to balance.
Stop. Fuck, man. Why you didn't go to school full time and still work a couple jobs, Omar? He did that?
I don't know what you was doing at this point, so I don't know. But there was definitely a point where he was just like ultra.
You worked
like,
a couple
he was
jobs?
He was basically out the house the entire day.
What were the jobs? I had to know.
Racetrack and lens crafters, and racetrack was at like 6 in the morning or like 5:30 in the morning.
And imagine me as a YouTuber on Ascension having to wake up and take this nigga to work.
Oh, you have to wake up to drive him?
Yes,
Some days.
It
because
was shit like that where I was like, I can't do this no more, bro. I got to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Okay. So you had to take Omar to work at 5:30
But
a.m.
Explain to them the day.
I don't think I remember it.
It was the NBA draft.
Okay.
So one of the busiest days of all fucking year.
I know.
Go ahead. I don't.
I'm in my room. Like, I just got done watching the draft. And I actually think this is the Alonzo draft, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
So
one of
it's
the biggest drafts.
Ultra huge. Then this nigga and my mom are just having a random conversation 3 feet from my door. And it's loud enough for me
No
to...
way.
Oh, probably so.
Oh, you called me about that, I think. I'm not even
Yes,
talking
I
about
called
that.
you.
And this is
Yeah.
when.
And then I was like, nigga, they're literally having a conversation right next to my door. I literally left the house and I have the photos somewhere either on Twitter or somewhere.
This nigga got an Airbnb.
Was that around
or
the
some
time we
shit
just
like
got
that?
this house? And I
Yeah,
think
it's
you
like,
went
this
you
is
went
not-
back to
This is not too far after we got the house.
yeah.
And then I'm like, bro, I can't do this. Like I have to, because you were either you or somebody was trying to explain to me like, don't rush leaving home. You know, if nobody's not forcing you to leave, stack your bread up. And I'm like, I'm literally now, it's becoming too much of an inconvenience for me to even work at my house right now. So I got so upset that I was like, bro, I'm just gonna like y'all are having a conversation. That's fine. I don't think that I should have to explain to people that knows that I'm working in another room to not talk 3 feet from my door. So I'm just gonna leave the house and go book an Airbnb. And that's exactly.
And
what
you
I
booked
did.
Airbnb to record the video.
Wait. Let me.
So y'all seen Lo pack up his gear to go to an Airbnb. What were you thinking when he did that?
Let me explain. Let me explain. To be honest with you, so my brother does not disclose a lot of things. So even
the nigga who says who knows more about me about the NBA doesn't know that the fucking draft is happening that night. But fine.
No.
Fine.
Listen. Even if the draft is like, he doesn't disclose a lot of things. So even his whole journey and ascension to YouTube was still like this. Oh, we don't know what that means. We know that he does YouTube or whatever. He kind of does this thing, but it's not ever really explained. And then all of a sudden, like stuff starts happening. He starts building momentum, but he never explains that. And then he also never says, "Yo, I'm actually working. Like I'm working right now. I'm recording or whatever the case may be." Mm-hmm. So how are we supposed to know? Now, granted, your mother's loud. Now, I'm not gonna lie, your mother's loud as fuck. So
first of all, who would even have a conversation in the middle of the hallway?
That's your mother.
3 feet.
That's his mother. That's his mother. That's not me.
That's A.
That's literally your mother.
But B, it's like
That's your mother.
That's your mother, nigga. I don't know.
But B, it's like,
And your mom is talking about nothing too, probably.
not the conversation was literally nothing.
It was nothing.
So you know how serious I was that day.
Wait, is his mother your mother?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way he was saying that, you didn't think it was right.
I thought you
I should probably stop. Yeah, but that's your mother, nigga. That's in the hallway yelling about nothing.
It got so bad when I went to the Airbnb, and I think I told you this. The way that it was set up, it was too echoey for me to even record. Mm-hmm. So I left the Airbnb and then got a hotel. Got to the hotel, and I'm pretty sure I have the picture somewhere. Got the hotel pillows together, put it around my microphone, and that's how I recorded that night.
Damn, ingenuity. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. So really, we made him stronger. And that's what I'm talking about.
Y'all built him up.
As far as the influence that I'm talking about. Wow. Mm-hmm. So y'all saying I didn't know when I was talking on accident. Maybe I was trying to see what you were really making.
Also, that was another one of the times where I was like, man, I can really make a lot of money on YouTube because I basically made all the money I just miscellaneously spent that night right back on that video. I was like, man,
there's no way you just rubbed Dorito dust on your pants, my brother.
He did.
What's up with you?
Where you want me to rub it?
Love yourself?
Where you want me to rub it?
Lick your fingers. Do something.
You want to watch me lick my fingers?
I'm not gonna watch you do it, but it's better than rub.
This nigga's a weirdo.
All right, so that's very interesting. You know, I had a similar moment where I left uni. Well, really, I dropped out. Play a sound effect, Caleb. I dropped out, and so I was struggling to find a home though because everyone just kept looking at me. They sent bank statements, good, credit, good, ID, and it was a lot of like first generation immigrants that own like rental homes in Toronto. So like if you're Indian or Chinese, they just have their preconceived notions about what they think I'm gonna be like just based on how I look. And I kept getting rejected. I had to lie to somebody and say, yeah, my whole family's moving in. And after 25 attempts, I counted fucking 25 attempts. My dad co-signed for me. I said, my parents are going to be living there. I'm going to be paying though. And it worked. So I got a house. But for like a 1.5 month, 2 month period, I lived in a condo with my brother. And there was a time when I was recording a 2K17 banger. And it was like 1 p.m. and I had an exciting moment. I got loud and my brother like got really in. He started screaming like, shut the fuck up, I'm sleeping. It's in the middle of the day. It's like 2 p.m. Like, it's not, I wasn't doing this at like in the middle of the night. I was like, bro, I had to leave, dog. Like, I don't care how convenient or cost effective this is. I can make more money in my own place. So exactly. I rented my own place for $3,000 a month. And in Toronto's expensive. Just a bungalow, a regular bungalow, 45 minutes outside the city, $3,000 a month, just so I didn't have to live with my brother because I was like, this is holding me back. No cap.
Now,
facts.
No, wait. Don't cap. He didn't record at 1 p.m. He exclusively recorded, streamed, whatever, past midnight 30. And mind you, I'm working 2 jobs at this point and trying to figure my own life out.
The moment that I left, the moment we're talking about, you were up because mommy was having a conversation with you.
No, you're talking about that moment, but I'm just talking about on a regular, any other day. You're dead ass in there at 2 a.m.
You know how? You know how that's partially incorrect. Because I would have to work at Sherwin-Williams. When I worked at Sherwin-Williams, I was waking up at 6 o'clock to go to work at 7.
You were still screaming late at night, nigga. Was you not? Were there no nights where you never screamed late at night?
I didn't say no. I said
right,
partially. I said partially.
I
said partially.
You were screaming late at night.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I say all that to say.
So
anyway, here's the thing. I'm not saying that you're. Again, I said partially. You're correct.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying is that right there would be more reasons to why I would have to leave, because it don't matter if you were inconvenienced to me or mom's inconvenienced to me or I'm inconvenienced to y'all. It just didn't make any sense.
You spread your wings and flew, so you know. I pushed you
man. Yeah, man. Do you push them off the ledge and basically you force them to fly?
And they don't talk about people like that.
Yeah, they don't. They really just remember.
They don't talk about the people that push the people off the ledge.
Yeah.
They just see the niggas flying.
That's what I'm saying.
Or splattering on the ground.
I mean, he could have did either or.
Exactly.
We would have loved him either way.
So you took the jump eventually. Are you happy you took the jump? Do you feel like you should have took it sooner?
I should have took it sooner.
What makes you think that?
You don't love us.
Because I think once I got here and once I realized like the freedom of just like waking up and recording or just working into the fucking wee hours. It was like a stretch where I was downstairs and I was just working and I was literally sleeping in the middle of the day. Like it was just it really didn't even matter. Like my sleep schedule didn't really matter because I can just do whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
He could do that at his home. You just mean in a different state.
He literally just complained
No,
about
but I get it. I get it.
Just complain about it.
We don't have to keep doing that. But I'm just saying, you could go to sleep in the middle of the day.
So what's up with your situation? I'm assuming you're still living with Mama Dukes.
Yeah, I'm still living with Twinifer. You feel what I'm saying?
The way you refer to your mom is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but
what's the hold up for you? Or you just there's no reason for you to move out?
I don't understand why. I don't think people realize how expensive things are, and
it's also mad lonely to have a whole house by yourself. Unless you go out a lot.
That's also true.
You're just by yourself all the time.
I don't, but that doesn't faze me though.
Yeah,
you thought I was embellishing about like how much I don't give a fuck about just being in the house by myself, but I think you learned when I was in here, like I legit don't care.
Yeah, at all.
And I think that's another thing too. So like my mom works, like she works a regular job, and she's like I don't see her. Essentially, I'm in the house by myself.
When does your mom get off of work usually?
Probably like 9.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like late at night. And
she starts in the morning?
Yeah, relatively in the morning. But most of the time she's out. She's out of the house by 9. So we're talking about people that do 12-hour shifts. So I don't really see her at all.
Okay.
So in that gap, I'm usually not home. I'm doing other stuff. I'm at my girlfriend's house. I'm over here like I'm doing other stuff.
Thank you for opening that door. Let's talk about this girlfriend now. Me and
played into that.
Me and Lo, we may or may not have come across your TikTok, man. As we were binging your TikTok videos, you know, I seen a particularly interesting
binge your video.
TikTok.
No, we did. Don't lie now. We went through all your TikToks. You got like 12 of them.
This nigga's smirking. I know it's not that many. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. It's not enough to claim someone binge on your
But
TikTok.
it is a binge, though. We watched them all at once. By definition, that's what it qualifies as.
30 seconds. Go ahead.
You know, and I seen a particularly interesting TikTok where, you were engaging in an activity, but the more interesting element of the TikTok itself was the fact that I saw your girlfriend for
what
the
was
first
the
time.
activity?
You were like throwing money out of a
at her,
money
yeah.
canister or something like that.
I thought you were talking about when I was licking the ice cream.
I didn't see that one yet. Is that new?
That's a new one.
Yeah, do you have a girl?
Hey, hold on now, John.
what we're talking
God
about,
damn it. Let me just fucking throw it.
It just came in my head. 'Cause I keep seeing snippets.
It didn't come in your head.
We just said it.
Huh?
This whole conversation we have right now is based off of him saying he has
My
a girlfriend.
fault. I was stressing about something else. I didn't hear nothing you were saying.
Hey,
I
you
was
good
just
back
making
there,
sure
John?
Huh?
You good?
Are you saying that because I talk like? Well, no. I don't even want to put
So
words in your mouth.
what's going on, man? You know, your relationship status. Omar, he's locked up, man. Talk to me a little bit about that. What went into that decision?
Listen, what went into the decision of accepting a girlfriend?
Oh, so she offered.
I mean, it was.
Who asked who, my brother?
You cut all your bitches off?
You playing so bad into everything this nigga
You cut all your bitches off?
I cut all my. I didn't have.
You didn't have any bitches.
I ain't gonna lie.
My bad. You are
I ain't
low,
gonna lie.
brother.
Omar had
lie.
bitches, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie. For real. I hate women. And I know that sounds crazy as fuck to say. Women are so one-dimensional.
Most women are.
Most
women are.
You
97%.
gonna get some unwanted attention now, boy.
But I'm saying from that perspective. Now, when I found my girlfriend, she's on another tier. She's another caliber. Like she's amazing. But let me go back to slander
Why though?
women for
Why?
2 seconds.
Why? Hold on.
I'm gonna get there.
Because we've had you slander women on this podcast before, so
So we know the problems with women.
100%. We already know a lot of them
What makes them
overvalue
so
themselves.
special?
They're not really offering nothing, and they lie about who they are. Okay, so but let's talk about like why.
You agree? That they lie about who they are?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time.
They're not special.
I think most people.
No, you can't. And not everyone could be special, or by definition, no one's special.
Yeah,
It's
we
not.
we hate women.
Oh no, we don't hate women. We love women here. We love our beautiful black queens. No
Oh
cap.
yeah,
No cap.
black queens. Go ahead.
We love all queens.
I love all queens.
Yeah,
So
all
you saw Jay
queens,
Crowder?
man. Huh?
Jay Crowder
What about Jay Crowder? What happened to
tried
him?
to slide into a white woman's DMs and she declined him.
So how do we know about it?
Because he was black.
She
Because
exposed
it
him.
came out.
I hate women like that.
No, but I'm not.
Because he was black.
I don't know why.
You know something crazy? At the last thing he put in a DM was, I'm sorry, I didn't even ask you, do you even like black men? He had to ask her.
Please stop wiping shit on your pants. It's making disturbing me, Omar. That's weird. I hate people that feel like they had to screenshot shit to get validation from Randeezy's. Like, look at me. I could reject an NBA athlete.
She
Like, that's
you know what's so crazy? She randomly said it just like that on Twitter. She said, yeah, I just woke up to a NBA player in my DMs. And in a comment said, wait, what? Yeah, here's the proof. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, she was waiting for that.
Yeah, she's waiting for that.
She went on another account like,
last nigga to slide
no
her
way.
shit.
Awful world.
Please show me proof on the burners. Then she gets them back on her personal account.
Nobody even said show me proof. They were just like, wait, what?
And she's like,
yo, here's the proof right here, right? I was like,
And I hate to be that
She had
guy.
the draft proof ready.
I hate to be that
Was she
guy
bad?
too. That's what I was finna say. I hate to be that guy too. She's mad.
white.
One, she's white, but two, she's mad regular. Like even for she's a like regular. She looked like she has a job at like a bank or something.
you know, that actually tells me a lot about people. When
the type of women they're interested
bro,
in.
his mouth opens up so wide. Oh my God, bro. You're like an alligator, my guy.
can't yawn?
No, you
Oh no! Oh, the alligator like a. I'm gonna stop.
okay.
Niggas about to say hippopotamus.
Oh, that's better actually. Good one,
I was
Lo.
gonna say a hole at Tokyo
Okay.
Valentina.
Yeah, no, that is particularly interesting. I ain't gonna cap. Hey, Omar, please. You get it.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
No,
Nah,
what you
nah.
saying about the type of women that they're attracted to?
You said she was regular.
Yeah, you were saying she was a regular.
You probably just wanted some of that Busta Rhymes special.
No,
and
she
it
was.
backfired.
She was very regular.
I mean, like a regular
She was
person.
very
Oh, so that. Damn, I was gonna say something.
Not
right
even
now.
like a Instagram model. Not even like somebody with a BBL or something like that. Like
What would you rate her out of 10?
she's white, so 0.
Just say that's not your preference, my guy.
What can we say and can't we say anymore?
Just say that's not your preference.
Oh, it's not 0. John asked, "What's the rating?"
0 means like if you seen 10 people randomly at the mall right now, she's the ugliest.
Probably so, because most
Oh,
people
really?
most people at the mall are black.
Okay, y'all know what I meant. Goddamn it.
Hey, we locked in. They can't even find the key. They've been searching.
No, I'm saying usually when I hire people.
Whoa! His girlfriend.
No, I'm gonna get to that. Trust me, I'm not gonna let him slide off that. Usually, when I hire people, I actually dislike hiring people that feel comfortable posting screenshots, even on some funny shit. I just don't like when people post screenshots of like something I message them privately because I'm like, why can't that just be funny between us? Like, why do everybody have to know about the funny?
That's true too. I don't want to call them out, but there's people that I get on the phone with FaceTime wise, and their first thing to do is like screenshot, and I'm like, this is a little weird.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
did
I don't
that
like that.
one time with Phantom, and I felt bad about it.
Yeah,
I felt bad about it.
And then you know what's even worse too to me? When they don't post it, because then I'm trying to figure out why do you just sitting with a picture.
just have
of me.
that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Okay,
That's so
but
weird.
let's get to your girlfriend. She's different and special because
Oh man, understanding, a great communicator,
okay, we like
very
those.
loving, very open, intelligent as all be.
Yep, she's watching this, so
Funny.
Please go. Funny.
She's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I would say, one, I would say she's smarter than me, and then two, as far as funny goes, we're on similar levels.
She's like a comedian. Then.
Is she smarter than me?
Hey, hold on, Lo. Have you seen his girl?
Yeah, let me see her.
No, I mean, like,
always
in
see her,
person. Have you
in the
seen her?
background or something?
What
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. Damn, I'm just trying to see.
Can't see her.
The wolves is like, what the fuck going on?
We ain't gonna
Interesting.
take her from you.
So-
We wanna
so
see-
I've seen that person multiple times.
So talk to me about how
What you
y'all.
rate her,
You know,
Lo?
that's what you're saying?
What you rate her,
No,
Lo?
I'm not saying not funny.
That's what I'm
What?
saying.
I'm just saying, y'all brothers, right?
Nigga's a demon.
How your little bro do? What you rate her, Lo?
No, you know,
1 out
you
of 10.
asked me what Jonas's music rate. You asked us to rate his music to his face, dog. So
Nigga
answer this
said-
question.
nigga said
Facts,
rate.
actually. Facts. And then you questioned us on the rating, too, like it wasn't enough that we gave you a number.
That's a completely different thing.
Nah,
but-
No. Answer the question, Lo.
No.
No, wait, let me-
Answer the question, Lo.
Can I answer this question?
1 out of
Answer the
10.
question before we get to
Answer the
anything.
question first.
No,
Answer
we'll
the
get to that
first.
question. Trust me, we're getting back there. But answer John's question, please.
Him answering this question will actually allow me to answer your question.
I don't know. It does not, bro. You can
Yes, it
answer this
will.
question independently, whatever the fuck he got going on.
Yeah, well. So you said I said funnier. Is she funnier than you or funny as you?
Oh, I didn't say funnier than.
You said funny ass.
Yeah. Like really, like it's in that close level. She's.
I
Yeah.
doubt it. I think you're gassing.
I don't think you. I think you're gassing it too.
No, I'm dead. Listen.
Either you're gassing it or I don't think you know how funny you are. One of the two.
I just said women. Literally, I don't think women are funny. She's funny. She's funny.
Not always. So when you say that,
All right,
people
Red
assume-
Lobster supervisor manager, bring out the biscuits and answer the question.
No, okay, I do want some Red Lobster biscuits. Hey,
she is funny though. She's funny though. I understand what you're saying.
She is funny.
I'm a funny ass nigga.
Okay, yeah, you're hilarious.
All right.
We
Jiffy
can't let
Lube.
Lo escape this question though.
This is weird though. I will say
This is
this
very weird.
It's supposed to be because you asked us a weird question on the last podcast too.
No,
my
I
bro.
don't.
All
I
right.
think this question is much. Weirder.
All right, Pep Boys, we do everything for less. Answer the question.
This nigga. This nigga.
What about to say?
All you just say is my pleasure.
I mean, she is she's a very nice young lady. I think my brother did really good for himself, man.
That's not the question he asked you, my brother.
That is.
That was a test.
No, he said, "What would you rate her?"
That's gonna get him in trouble at home. He better not answer that question.
Yeah, I'm
he
not
better
gonna
not
answer
that
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, I know that to be a fact.
But it's, I mean, him not answering a question really says a lot.
Nah, niggas gotta go home.
I'm
That's
assuming
the
it's a
problem.
bad rating right now.
I'm
So please,
assuming it's like,
I literally just said this. She's a nice young lady.
that's not what the question.
what does that mean, Lo?
She's a nice young lady. What?
What grade did my son get in class? Your son smiles a lot. He smiles a lot. He brings his book bag in every day.
No,
and
if
he's
somebody says your son is doing good in class, you would assume that.
But just a number now,
but
stop.
you said
exactly.
she's a nice young lady.
No more
I said
letters
1
in
out of
this.
10.
I didn't say Omar doing. I said Omar did good. I did.
So good is not great. Is not even fantastic.
That's not even a fucking question.
Good might be a 6 or a 7.
That's cool, dog. That's not even the question.
It really wasn't.
Omar did great.
Oh, he did great now. So now great. I'm
You
gonna
went
say
from good to great and
great's
not
like
answer
an
the
8
question.
though. Great's an 8. So you saying she's an 8?
Lowe's feet start moving.
If that's
I think he's getting nervous.
If that's how you interpret what a great is,
Lowe's getting nervous. His feet start
I
moving.
know one thing. If he answers this question, he gonna have trouble at home. That's why I'm saying he
who
probably
about
shouldn't answer that
to?
question.
T's gonna get him in trouble?
You can't just be rating your brother's girlfriend. That's weird, bro.
No, in terms of
That is
like,
very weird.
it's not. I'm not saying in terms of her attractiveness, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
talking
your
about her as
girlfriend is a
person.
dime. What are you? What the fuck?
Brother Marcel, you were a professional at asking difficult questions, and me and John frequently answer those difficult questions.
no, you do not.
Bro, last
I mean, my
podcast,
brother.
we
if my
rated
brother,
some guys'
once he
music
gets older.
a 6.
My brother's young right now, so I don't give a fuck.
Don't
who
tell
he
your
talking
brother
to.
he has a 10 for a girlfriend.
Why not?
Why not?
That's weird.
No, that's not. That's
Yeah.
not good shit.
Your
You got a 10.
girlfriend's a dime, bro.
Yes, just
That's
say
great.
that. A 10.
That's great. Your girlfriend's beautiful.
I
You did a
take
great
that
job.
as like, oh, word.
I just said. We're basically just said the same thing.
But would you rate her?
no, that's like you're sitting here telling me what
Okay,
I should
I
say.
know what you said, but what did I ask you? I know what you said. Yeah, we all know. We heard you. I got the headphones. We heard what you. What did I ask you?
What you just sat there and said you would say to your brothers, what essentially I just said the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put it out there.
So-
I just want to see the Omar Low boxing match. I guess we're gonna get it now because he's not answering no questions.
No questions.
He's not answering no questions.
Marcel,
So we see
the,
what
the
he
king of
usually says.
deflection, man. We're gonna let you deflect.
We'll let you go. All right.
Okay, so I'm curious, like how you came up on her. Were you at like some kind of event, like DMs?
No, nigga, I just told you I work 75
Nah,
jobs.
we can't let this slide. He took that deep breath and flipped his phone over like he's over with.
Bro, he's not gonna. He's making this. He's holding the podcast back.
He's on the back.
We're gonna have to let him do it, bro. No
We'll let him
cap.
hold it.
But
back.
I saw her work. I told her manager, I said, that's the one right there. I said I'm gonna push up on her.
You saw her at work? Like
saw her.
she worked with you?
In the same proximity, it was like a Macy's. So she worked at a different, I can't remember what a
Department.
different entity in Macy's. And I walked up on her manager. I said, I see y'all hire some folks. She said, yeah. I said, that one right there, that's the one. And we here.
How did you come up? He just took the whole bag
There's nothing in there now.
and he's scrunching it right by the mic.
Dang.
And just chew by the mic too, why don't you? Give us some ASMR.
My boy took your chips.
That's 'cause we
So,
locked in.
how did you like riz her up though? What'd that intro look like?
I'm
Talk to me.
funny. So
You made a joke about something nearby.
yeah, I just not, a banana peel. I don't know. You sexy. I'm not creepy though, and that was probably the joke.
It's only not creepy when she likes you, my
Well,
brother.
you said that?
Probably something along those lines. Hey, I'm not being creepy right now, but you look good. And then that prompts in your mind like, damn, that's the creepiest thing. Somebody saying not being creepy.
Yeah,
is
that,
creepy
I
as
assume
fuck.
you're being creepy now.
Yeah, but it worked. So hey,
Okay.
now I'm insider. I'm saying like drinking cider.
Okay. Because for a moment that was gonna get weird. So how long y'all been knowing each other?
2019 is 2021. So like,
What? It's been years?
I thought you about to say 29 days.
no.
It's been years?
It's been years, my boy.
Oh, wow.
It's been years, my
Bro,
boy.
Omar has a private life, man. God damn. God damn.
I'm not one of them internet dudes like y'all. I'm not an internet dude.
Okay,
like
so
y'all.
has she
She's
seen?
literally on the internet. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
She's on the internet?
That's how I found out about her.
On TikTok. That's how we found out.
No, I saw her on another
Oh,
thing. You was
oh.
at the stadium or something with her. You was walking around. You just kept showing her off. So I was like, I didn't know if that was your assistant or did. I didn't know Omar was in a relationship. I was like, who is this girl? I seen her before. I seen her again. I said, it must be his girl.
What is wrong
But I never thought about asking you when I see you in
John
person.
is fucking retarded, bro.
I never thought about
Mistaking
asking.
someone's girlfriend as an assistant is the wildest.
No, that's
because
not
she
that
said
crazy though. That's not that crazy because
Omar
I
having an
know.
assistant.
I know an
why would I have
individual.
it?
He never-
Yes, I can have it.
I
He
know an
never brought-
individual who has an assistant.
Yeah.
And his assistant is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was
Is
like,
she-
bro,
is
that's
she-
you? And he's like, nah, that's just my assistant. I sort of
That helps him out. Like,
Rick
you probably
Ross?
going to get
I
stuff.
can't say
and
who
you
it is,
brought her
but
along to
it's
help
someone
you.
I know.
'Cause I didn't know you was talking to nobody.
She looks good.
She look good.
Rick Ross.
What are you talking about? Who right now?
His assistant.
Yeah, she look good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Rick Ross.
No, your assistant. No, the assistant don't mean she have to be. Most assistants are very, very attractive.
No, but you assuming that Omar has an assistant.
Because I never knew.
What
you
would
never,
Omar need
you
an
never
assistant
talked
for?
to
yeah,
her girl.
what Omar need an assistant
Yeah, at the
for?
time,
But he been having it for so long. He just popped out. I just seen on Instagram on a story. I'm just thinking like,
This
you never
nigga's a
talked
menace.
about a girl.
this nigga is a menace. And that's a crazy point though. I don't understand that. Like he doesn't talk about his what conversations have any of us
Because
have
we don't
ever
really
had?
ask you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But we don't really
but I
see her
just-
around neither.
You know,
ever.
yeah, true.
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like I would assume at some point, like she just be with you while we were doing something.
Or
Like,
I'm about to go hang out with my girlfriend. Or once we finish this, I got a date tonight.
I say that all the time though. I do say that all the time.
You do?
All right, I'm about to
He
go.
does.
I'm about
But
to.
I don't think y'all realize he's talking about a girlfriend when he's talking about going to a date with somebody.
Yeah, or I say I'm about to go lay up, or I say I'm about to go have sexual intercourse.
oh,
I never heard
I
you.
thought you.
When you say layup, I thought you about to
Y'all
go
be
hoop.
thinking I'm trolling. Y'all think I'm.
no, I thought you was talking about with many girls.
Yeah.
No.
Or play basketball. Lay up.
True, and you know Omar's a hooper.
You hooper
so-
before you got injured.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all them injuries, man. It's always injuries.
Hey, what happened?
Nigga, I fractured my ankle in 2016 and it's still fractured. So
Yeah.
And you
that's
got
what that's what I'm going through.
L genetics.
Postmortems.
Have you went to a doctor?
yeah, but I've never really. I'm fucking a monster. I never really even when I fractured it originally, I kept playing. So
Damn. So
I'm
it
like
got
Grant
worse.
Hill.
Yeah, word. Or like Brett Favre.
You probably don't know who that is. That's a basketball reference.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't know about those. Okay, so you're in this. I'm kind of curious, like your thoughts on privacy when it comes to like your relationship or just things in your life, because you make videos online now, or at least you're seen in videos
I was
too.
gonna say something wild, but go ahead, keep going. I was gonna say somebody's name. That's what.
Oh,
But I will say, you know what? I'm now as I get, I guess, into the space more, I feel like I'm a little conflicted about it. One, the little niggas on the internet they step over the boundaries all the time.
Yeah.
They just do. But two, I don't really check that stuff. Like on the Keep It a Buck podcast, I look at the comments, but on AMP videos, I don't look at comments. On my personal posts or whatever, even on Twitter or Instagram or anything, I don't look at comments, so I don't see how that would happen. However, I think it would be very hard to get a significant other who isn't looking at those comments, who isn't watching what comes on stream, who isn't.
They do watch that. That's all they
Yeah.
care about. Especially
And
not in the influencer.
If they're not in that, if they're not in that space, they're gonna look at that stuff. So I don't necessarily want that.
Especially they see some good stuff. They're like, oh my God, and then they see good stuff, they keep checking, and then they see that one
yeah,
time.
and then they see the
like,
one bad
and
comment, bro.
And it'll be like a nigga
And
with
you-
like a Simpsons profile pic. Like it's not even a real person.
I think that's important to say.
Oh my god!
my-
So you know we're in the middle of a podcast, my brother. What is this? What is it? What are we looking at? Okay, Waleed is here. Oh my god, creamy garlic pizza sauce. Yes, sir. That's like 300 calories of straight diabetes.
What's going on? What
Get you some diabetes, fellas.
is that?
Creamy,
What is it? Good, my brother.
creamy garlic dipping sauce.
don't know what this shit is. Y'all all gotta follow one. Try one.
We came in here like Santa Claus.
Amazing.
So what you eat pizza and you put the
You just warm it up?
breadsticks in it?
No, it's pizza dipping sauce, and it is significantly better than anything.
Oh, you brought pizza too?
No.
Oh, just
This
a sauce?
nigga bought dipping sauce without the pizza.
Usually next time you have pizza now.
Canada, bro.
Yeah, they transport from Canada.
Oh, for real?
Wait,
Word.
are you the person he went to go pick up?
Oh, what's
He,
going on?
he forgot about you, just as you know.
Yeah, so
You
He forgot
oh,
about-
you are, nigga.
He forgot about you.
Bitch ass
Hey, he
nigga.
forgot about you. Just let you know.
I did. I was there before he was, motherfucker.
You still forgot about him.
For
man.
like 4 minutes when I was talking to you.
It
Sound
slipped
like
my mind
forgot
for
about
4
it.
minutes.
Forgot about
This
it.
nigga Low is snitching. That's crazy. Hardcore. Op ass nigga.
That is the second time Lo saying this podcast.
I think he's trying to clear his name.
Hey, it's good seeing you again. I'll be out soon.
Um,
All right. This is a pizza store in Canada. Pizza is the biggest one by far. Like,
Wait a
it shits
minute.
on the other ones, but it's horrible.
Don't
But
somebody
it's-
else say pizza?
But it's the
Little
one that's
Caesars.
open the
Little
latest. So when you're up at like 3 a.m., you probably have this around the corner in Canada.
Nigga brought dipping sauce. But what I was saying was
Tell your niggas next time they come from Canada to bring that chocolate.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all have the chocolate and candy game in Canada. Bro, I've been here for a while. Y'all had some good shit, but it does not touch Canada. And I don't know if it's because the laws is like more strict here or something, but there is chocolate that we have in Canada. I've been praying to find here, and there's nothing that comes
no,
close.
they put different things in the chocolate, in American chocolate, than they do other countries' chocolate.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what I was saying was, I've seen some of the
Yeah,
comments.
I'm sorry, but I watched a video about that, and yeah, like what you have to put into chocolate to consider milk chocolate or dark chocolate
Makes
or
it changes
like the
the
amount of stuff you have to do that
Oh,
for America
yeah.
is actually it is
I watched the same. I don't know the same video. A video just like that about a product in the UK, the same product in the United States, but the
Tastes
ingredient list was like 6 times longer.
I think that might be the same video.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I like that TikTok. One of the TikToks that I posted, like I see people.
Wait, chocolate is always the same like that, or not chocolate? My bad. I didn't
No,
mean to
go,
cut you
keep
off.
going, keep going.
But is chocolate always made that certain way, or just like a certain way that chocolate
It
is
just
always
depends
made?
on what the laws are. So for something to be considered milk chocolate, is a certain amount of like chocolate and milk products and whatever for it to be considered milk chocolate.
It's not just that. There's added like we have something called
Like wheat too. Same like way that bread is set up, like the way different breads are set. It's the same way. It's a certain
Well,
amount.
there's a banger chocolate in Canada called Kinder Surprise. It's like this milk chocolate egg, and in the middle is a toy.
and the same one in America tastes different.
No, y'all don't have the toy in there because your government argued it was a safety issue, and kids are gonna swallow the toy.
But I'm gonna say that's because the FDA approval rating thing that they have in America, they don't have that in other countries. So they all go by different guidelines, and our stuff is BS because we approve like McDonald's and shit like that. And that's,
If they pay you, they'll approve it. But anyway, let's get back on topic.
but what I was saying was,
But when you said about McDonald's, like the burger, even in the burger in McDonald's, like what's considered like
A burger.
I
beef.
dead
Yeah.
hate y'all niggas.
Like
so
for a
much.
while, horse meat was considered beef from somebody's.
But it's all about the percentage how you can get away with it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was I think it was Matt Peck actually. We was explaining like what is considered
Food
to
theory.
be what was considered to be like actual beef and how much of a percentage.
Is it John's turn next? When I
Yeah,
like,
John,
start talking?
what you think on that?
Me personally, I feel like the Big Mac is very overrated to a Whopper. But if you have to put them head to head, I feel like the Whopper overbeat the Big Mac because the Whopper is a Whopper.
You know
and
they
that's
know
the
what y'all are
return
doing.
meaning beating. But back to what you were saying, Omar. Whenever you want to get a chance, whenever you want to go, you can go.
Is the agent's turn to interrupt now?
No, it's your turn.
Okay, that's what I
You go
thought.
ahead. You go ahead.
But anyway, like I was saying about people and girlfriends and everything like that. You ready? Are you ready to interrupt?
No, we're waiting for you to
Okay,
talk,
okay.
bro, my brother.
What are you talking about? You good?
So on my TikTok, they mentioned somebody mentioned like, yo, she's fine as hell. And
About your
kinda-
girl?
Yeah, about her. And it's kind of like
That's
Okay.
great.
That's like props, I guess.
that's a good comment, and it's also like most of the comments. But then if you get that one comment that's like, yo, who the fuck is that bitch? Blah, 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 blah. They'll get caught up. The significant other that doesn't understand will get caught up in that thing. So
But the thing, I give our audience credit. I don't think we don't really breathe that type of energy too much.
it's always somebody.
It's always someone.
I'm starting to get them now, and I'm
I
like,
think the younger
it's
the
a little
audience,
bit.
the more that's the case.
I don't think we breed that audience as much as other people though.
I would agree with you on that. Yeah, it is like an interesting line. I remember I sent you a link. It was like a year ago. There was a popular YouTuber broke up with his girl, and the comments was, and the popular YouTuber said, "Yo, it is mutual. Like, don't
thing,
say
too.
nothing to her." And people still went like, "Man, fuck her. She's ugly anyway." I'm like, God damn.
I don't want the
Because if you're not a
assumptions of the
content
life
creator,
and-
you reading that is gonna be like, that's gonna hit you. Like if you're used to it, you don't really care. You shrug it off like you do any other comment. But when you're not used to that stuff, it kind of hits.
And to be honest with you, like, what level do you have to be to become used to it for real? Because at some point, if all the comments, if there's 5,000 comments and 4,500 of them are about this, like, you're still gonna feel it to some degree.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't even want the assumptions or anything like that. It's a line. It's a line because you want to show her off. You want to show your significant other, him or her off.
Do you? Because not everybody want to.
It's a good balance because you'll know if somebody's attractive. You get, say you have 5,000 comments, you have 37 or 4,000 comments saying, "Damn, she's cute. Who's that or that?" But if you get 4,000 comments saying she's hideous or saying like a nigga's ugly,
It's over for her self-esteem.
it's
But
like
what about, because it's always
But
gonna
what
be
if-
that person that says she's ugly.
But what
nah.
about because we can all differentiate trolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
somebody
you gotta just break
the amount
up.
of time I gotta explain it to you, like a nigga telling me I'm sexy is like niggas just he's trolling. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Definitely.
Or a nigga
What you mean?
or a nigga following me with like a hentai anime pic or like a woman on a girl on an AVI.
The nigga,
And I'm
hate
like,
that.
I'm pretty sure that's like a 16-year-old dude
But,
right now.
but
So
what
I'm
I'm saying to you, John, is like I think my girlfriend's beautiful.
Yeah.
Any niggas that tell me she's fine or whatever the case may be, that's cool. There will be six people that might say that. Why are you doing this? 6 people will say like, "Yo, she's ugly" or whatever the case may be. Now,
Have you talked to her about it?
she's not that person. Even her like private stuff, even her like her personal Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff is like super private. She her main Twitter is like a fence.
No, I mean like in terms of the comments.
See, that's the
Has someone
same
said
thing.
something?
She understands it. Now,
Okay.
again, depending on what I decide to do in the next year or two with social media and stuff like this, like if I started getting on YouTube serious and built out, what's it called? Like if I built out my YouTube and everything and became famous, those 6 comments would become 600. Mm-hmm. And that's a different conversation.
yeah, but
that
since
would-
you made me, when is that going to happen? When are you gonna make yourself?
Wait, what?
Yo, what little Uzi
But you
say?
got to be
He
careful
said,
because people troll
if
on
you
purpose.
made me, why don't you go make another one? What song was that?
Jay-Z said that.
No, Lil Uzi said. Oh, Jay-Z might have said it too, but I heard.
Lil
Uzi say,
Uzi.
if you made me, go ahead make another one, something like that, man. Yeah.
If you made a hole, we're gonna make another one.
You said, when am I gonna make myself? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Hey, you know what's funny? I've talked to these people, so I feel comfortable enough having this conversation. How do you feel about people using AMP on or YouTube to get clout?
Well, people's gonna do it regardless, same way.
How do you feel, nigga? He asked
And
you.
let me rephrase that question. How do you feel about the people you personally know and are close to? Like you could pick up the phone and call them using AMP for clout.
As long as you're not clickbaiting, I personally don't give a fuck. When we started AMP, it was like 3 main goals. The main original goal is to make fantastic content. 1, 2, to own something worth tremendous amount of value. We're working towards that. Like it's the entity itself. Like if for whatever reason ESPN was like, we want to buy AMP, I imagine it would go for like anywhere from like 6 to 10 million right now in just the value of AMP. And I think it could be a lot more. My goal was to get into the hundreds of millions. That's like a tall order, but like I think we could do it. So to own something that's worth that much, and not on no intention of selling, just on the intention of
I understand.
having equity. And then the third one was to make the name, to give it brand value to the point where AMP could pull weight. I personally didn't think it was going to happen in a year, but it did. I thought it was going to take like 3-4 years before just anything associated to AMP. So I remember when we first started the group, I said, don't even clickbait a title. That video we dropped where it was the videos we couldn't drop, AMP videos we couldn't upload, I fought the whole group on that title. I was like, do not do it. That's going to be the most bait title we've put out to date. I don't even want to dive in the realm of bait. The name AMP and the thing we're doing is all people need to know. The content speaks for itself. Do not do it. I got outvoted and people went for it. And do you know that video has like 2 million views? That was
our first 2 mil video.
Yeah, if we started clickbaiting videos, the videos would do better, but in the long term, it would be counterproductive to the goals. So in that situation, I got outvoted. But in every other situation, I'm like, that's too bait. Like I don't want someone who can't see the name and what we're doing and click on it to click on the video at all.
What about the people that do bait?
Then at the end of the day,
I'm
like
gonna start saying names. This nigga's being scared.
say names because I don't really be paying attention to say names.
But nobody doesn't. I don't think anybody on this podcast approves of bait, let alone it being bait associated with AMP.
I'll say this. I don't know who you're referring to, but the main goal with AMP is the members within should be eating. So like if Chris the cameraman is like he was shooting a video, if Chris the cameraman used AMP in his videos, I don't give a fuck. I need the people around me to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because they're
talking about. You don't think you're talking about the members of AMP. I think you're talking about non.
No, he's-
members.
No, I'm talking about people when we pull up to an AMP shoot, the people that are there making it happen.
Okay.
Because they're part of the process. And even more primarily than that is the fucking 6 people that over the course of a year and a half have like spent so much time on these videos. Like we need to be able to eat off it. So I personally would never tell nobody to not use it. We
So I can
built
use
it.
it?
We built it. Yeah, you can use it. Absolutely.
Okay. And all right. So to answer,
But if you wanted to, you can.
so to answer his question, I think the part of my
Are you speaking about people outside of that, like outside of A&P production and group?
Yes.
As long as now, it's like a gray area because if they're abusing it, it's like, damn, you wasn't here, like putting in the work to make it this value. You wasn't there. But to the same extent, you are the same thing about me. I don't develop NBA 2K. I definitely put it in titles to get views on my gaming channel.
But you added value to it, though.
That's a little different.
Yeah, but you could argue to a certain extent, depending on whichever video you're referring to, that the person made a good video or. No, you can't.
Yeah,
So I lied.
You was about to, and I was like, nigga,
I lied. I had something. I lied.
I was about to.
I'll wait, and maybe that'll be the extended part for like a Patreon thing or something like that. But I'll say names. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, I'm curious because I don't be paying too much attention.
Okay, I got you. But to answer his question, I think the thing that messed me up in the beginning was, came in hot, was doing everything for everyone else, and that didn't help. And then also there's this level of standard that a lot of people expected and have said to me like, yo, we expect your shit to be on like Kai level, on agent level, like production wise and everything like that. And that doesn't make sense from somebody that's like just starting out in the YouTube space. Like again, at the time I was still working a job, going to school and everything like that. So
are you still doing those things?
I'm working for AMP, not exclusively, but I'm working with AMP. I don't have a 9-to-5 anymore. And I'm a full-time student. So, and in my last year.
Why are you still a student?
And keep it a buck.
Oh yeah, no, let's keep it a buck. I mean, they know about me being 1/4 of the Let's
Why
Keep
are
It a
you
Buck
still in
podcast.
school?
Why I'm so close to being finished, and I know what y'all are
How
gonna
long
say.
how far is that? Like
Dumbass
6
shit.
months?
365, like a
A
year.
year is not close, my brother.
Yeah, that's relatively close.
A year. If you spent that time on something else in a year, you'd be on a different
Listen,
planet.
Ask Kai.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, there's no doubt in my mind that in like 6 months I would have 50K plus. I have the blueprint and everything.
Okay, look at this now. This is what I did because I had a little over a year. It was a year and a bit left, and I went to the academic advisor. I was like, yeah, what would happen if I just took a year break? And she said, that's it. You can come back as long as it's not like 4+ years. You come back with all your credits. So why not just? Why are you waiting?
I've had that.
What are you in school for?
Computer science.
Stop.
Why are you telling me to stop?
Stop.
Why are you telling me to stop?
What is your dream, Omar?
Ultimately 300K from YouTube, 300K from tech sales or something like
That's
that.
not gonna happen unless you make videos about tech shit. And
Yeah. Oh.
Do you know examples of people that make videos? When I say
Marquise.
tech, I mean
Marquise.
Marquez Brownlee does not code, my brother.
But I'm not even
Marquise, is that a different person?
No, Marquise Brownlee, Marquise Brownlee, Marcus Brownlee.
He makes videos about tech and gear.
Right.
Like you could spend that year learning about cameras and you'd be better off than
Yeah.
spending it in school. Oh, I saw that video too.
And niggas is recording.
I thought she was
first
playing.
she was playing, and then the alligator was like,
she started spinning.
Yeah, alligator was like, nah, nigga, we serious.
Death
right
roll.
now.
And then a little white boy on the screen just on the.
It's like,
just
damn,
looking.
this is crazy.
Like I wonder,
He was too
Like,
chill.
like, whoa, Jeffrey, stop. bro.
nigga jumped in with his Levi's and Jordan mids
And
on the
mind you-
alligator back.
I don't understand why I can't do both. I've also gotten advice from somebody I know that recently sold an app. He was like, yo, get that degree, move out to LA.
But that's why I asked you what your goals are. I'm telling you, it's unrealistic for YouTube to not be your main focus, and you just think you can make 300K off it. That's not gonna happen.
I never said that.
What do you mean when you said 300K subscribers?
But I'm saying no. But after I get this degree, I don't necessarily plan on jumping straight into a tech thing.
No, I'm saying you can get the degree, but just
Oh yeah, we're saying the same thing then.
back, like when you have a contract, you could front load your contract if you have enough leverage, and then you can use that money and invest and make more money. And teams hate doing that because they'd rather pay you more later because it's incentivized. You could do the same thing with your opportunities instead. That's what I did. And it's like if I wanted to go back to school and it made sense, I would do it. And I was a sport management major, and I was really interested in managing sports, pro sports, and even nonprofit shit. But it just so happens that the other shit worked out for me in the time that I gave myself.
But to be honest with you, like living these experiences with going through school would ultimately help me in the beginning stages of creating the content sphere that is like my YouTube channel.
Bro, Omar, let me tell you what.
nowhere
Let me
near
tell you
close
what
to
you
that.
need to do. Let me tell you what you need to do. This next year, you need to defer from school for a year.
I'm not
Spend the first month learning about film, storytelling, video shit, tech shit. Just a lot. Like that means watching everyone that's successful on it, Skillshare, whatever you need to do to learn. Because that month you learn a fuck ton. and then give yourself like the next 11 months to also learn, but really execute on the shit you learned to see what you can make out of it. And if for whatever reason you're not happy with the results, you have a year left. Go back to school.
I don't know why I can't just do that next year. That's why I don't understand.
Because opportunities don't last forever, my brother. The window's not open forever.
Low key, I think we'll be doing this for the next year.
No, I'm gonna be doing this for as long as I can. You can too, but I'm saying the opportunity of Omar as a content creator could come and go, and you might not have known. That's what I'm saying. Like there might have been a moment where if you had given it enough focus, you could have capitalized on an opportunity you don't know.
And you know what's crazy? Not even trying to be funny, and I don't know how we got here. This is a little bit deeper of a talk than a podcast conversation.
That's
That's what we do on this podcast, my brother.
That's what the
To
fuck
be honest with you,
for.
if the things that I was being a part of were in a little bit better of a situation, then I would take that advice. To be quite honest with you,
But
like
But
I'm specifically talking about AMP, Let's Keep It.
I'm
Buck,
aware.
and the B&B.
But it's not necessarily like
It's close.
it's you're betting on yourself, not on the opportunities you have. You're betting on your ability to take advantage of those and future opportunities. So even if all those went to shit for whatever reason, you believe that you could salvage it and make something out of it. And if you're right, then that's like you now have a projection for the rest of your life, at least a starting point. And if you're wrong, you can go back to school and that plan. I mean, assuming you can. I don't know what the rules are here in Georgia schools. I'm assuming you can.
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, for me, that's what I would do, and I get it's just riskier because I'm assuming your mom will get pretty upset because she wants you in school.
Probably
She'll get
not.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say probably.
She got over
One,
me.
I don't care. No, she didn't. I'm gonna let you know she didn't.
Oh, she didn't get over me?
No.
She'll get over it.
But ultimately, yeah. I think ultimately it doesn't matter as long as I'm successful. Like and then again, if she doesn't get over it, who cares?
Because like I get what you mean with education, but the type of education that school is providing you with, like your computer science major, I'm assuming you know a whole bunch of different languages and you code and you do all that
Spanish.
shit. That could be very valuable. I just don't know that space to know who's popping in there. But unless that directly has to do with your future plans,
And to be honest with you, I feel like that's more of the opportunity to strike. Again, I have contacts with people at Spotify and the app that Spotify just bought in order
Omar,
to create a.
I just let you know right now, contacts almost mean nothing.
Oh, and I get what you're saying. You said the opportunity though.
Yeah.
Context, even with y'all, don't mean anything.
Yeah,
Right.
It's just an introduction.
Yeah, it's an introduction.
You still have to pitch
but
yourself.
What I'm saying is just securing that degree. I'm gonna let you know. I can get the degree, and it'll be a year. We're talking about literally a year from now.
Oop.
And then ignore computer science and everything for the next year, 2 years, 3 years even, and then really dive headfirst into content creation and everything like that. I don't know also why you don't think in this time I'm doing the same that you said, learning about telling stories and practicing and just doing a bunch of things from a YouTube standpoint. That's a lot of the reason why I call y'all every day, not you specifically, other people. Call people every day, try to figure out as much as I can about YouTube, learn about the YouTube space. So then when it's time to get into it, I think that was the issue in the beginning. Diving head first into it was a dumb
I don't believe
idea.
you. I think your focus is everywhere, and the reason I'm saying that is because there's plenty of times where we was on an A&P set, and I'm trying to like in my head, I just understand basic principles of videography. So if you're asking me how to light a scene, first I'm seeing where the sunlight is or where the natural light is coming from, and assuming that doesn't interrupt it, I just do regular 3-point lighting. It's just generic shit. I swear you could spend a week to learn all the principles, spend a week practicing them, and then that next week, like, I don't want to say mastering, but getting them down to the point where it's just your nature.
I would argue I know more about cameras.
Now, I agree.
Now,
but
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Then-
100%.
Wait. Then anybody not named Chris in AMP. Or no, not in AMP.
You don't know more than me.
Then you and Chris. But as far as like
I don't think Chris knows that. Oh, you talking about camera Chris?
Camera Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody, no, like that's what I'm saying. And even from a lighting standpoint, I understand the concept of like 3-point lighting and shit now. But I would say in this time that I've been with AMP,
Okay, wait, hold on. Answer this question. You've gotten better, but I just didn't like how you said you were doing everything in your power. I just didn't think you were. Because if you're doing everything in your power,
that's true too.
there's some things you just would have known without even to ask.
Oh, that's true.
But is your goal like to go more in entertainment or to go? Now it might be hand in hand, but to go more in business, like which one are you more leaning towards? Like to own a company or app, or to lean into and entertainment is still a business, but is more.
To be honest with you, I don't know the answer to that. Because if I'm in entertainment, I would have to deal with other people. And I don't think a lot of YouTubers take their channels as like a business. They don't look at their shit as like a business.
That's
so
a good opportunity too, my
then
brother.
it's hard. But then also I would never want to own just an app. and own it. My objective would be to own it and sell it.
It's also Atlanta would be like an interesting place to do that. Cause
It would be California if I was going to go the
Yeah,
app route.
yeah.
I've been told that several times. Hey,
I also
get the
don't
fuck
think
up
you would
out
like that life, bro.
of here. LA or selling an app.
No, like that you're on Adderall all day and you're spending 80 hours
I
a
want to
week
try that for just
bootstrapping.
like a month.
Adderall.
I want to try Adderall.
It works, but
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Whoa,
Don't do it.
wow.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
the
do it.
addiction.
You'll get so productive you won't want to work without it. Trust me.
The fall after being on Adderall is horrendous too. I
Yeah,
will
Sneako's
say.
on the shit. And he been told me he quit like 15 times.
Shit is ass.
But when you look at his videos, they are fantastic.
The fall is terrible. That's how I learned Python, by doing Adderall for like a week and a half or something.
See?
And they sell it everywhere in university campuses.
Yeah.
Everywhere, bro. I knew 5 people that sold it, and I don't ask questions. Like, that means people would have had to volunteer that information knowing I don't do drugs. So imagine if I actually engaged in that activity. I would know like every building has like 5 people that sell it. But anyway, I just say that because I think that's the best course of action. And I know between me, Lo, Kai, everyone, a lot of people I know that dropped out, they wish they had taken the risk sooner, knowing that there's very little downside to you just pushing school off for another year, given the potential opportunities, not just the ones you have in front of you, but what could also come, being like, what's next?
The other thing is, though, that y'all had established YouTube channels while in school. I don't even have that. So that's the other thing. And the only person was as close
I
as me,
I don't think I had an established when I was in school.
you were posting videos way more frequently than me. Like, you might have
I
not
was
even
posting.
That's
but
just
Yeah,
that's just a version of an opportunity, though. I would argue it's even safer to like look if A&P doesn't make enough money, I don't get paid because I'm an owner, but you're gonna get paid regardless because you work with A&P. So you have a safer position. Same thing goes with Waleed. I pay Waleed to edit. If for whatever reason my main and second channel don't make enough money, then I'm not getting paid, but Waleed's still gonna have to get paid. Like it's a safer position. The volatility lies with the owners, and so does most of the upside. But I mean, that should make you feel at least a little bit safer about taking the risk.
to answer the question that you keep, I don't want to say badgering, but you wonder why. I think a lot of it comes down to mentality.
Okay.
I think most people don't have the mentality in what you're referencing to, because the concepts that you're talking about only stem from certain people who have this
I disagree with you.
unreal.
I'm not gonna lie. Because I was thinking about dropping out when I was done 2 years in uni. I didn't do it till I was almost done my 3rd year. So for a year though,
You're still in that mentality though.
no, but it would be a couple days where I was like, now you know what, I'm gonna do it, and then I'd be like, I don't know. Like I did that for a year, almost
But
a year.
the concept of even dropping out is still a mentality, because you would believe so much in yourself that you could still bounce back in whatever path you're trying to go.
I think the other thing too is like maybe
Do you feel like school is such a great opportunity that you need to front load it?
It's not even an inconvenience.
It is.
And
I'm
it's
telling
not
you it
front
is.
loading it. And I swear to you, like,
It is an inconvenience, Omar.
why do you think it's an inconvenience?
Do you have a full course load?
Yeah.
You having to complete a full course load is going to get in the way of other
Oh,
things you
listen.
could be doing.
Now, listen. I'm saying even like this past year and a half, it definitely wasn't an inconvenience. It was something that I could set aside. If I was being honest with you, I could set aside 2 hours and knock out a week and a half's worth of work. For now, going forward, it might be a little bit more of an inconvenience, but honestly, I think the content that I could get from being on my college campus and doing that stuff would be well worth it.
Man, brother,
and then we could talk about it.
brother
But even-
John has dropped out and still goes to college campuses to get content.
I get that. We would be in different loops at that point, though.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, although he still has connections with people in college, I would just have different because I'm actually on the campus all day, every day.
Yo,
All
John,
day,
could you
every
hit up someone on campus right now to get a video with a girl or with some kind of facility?
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying? I get what you're saying. Like you being there, you'll know more people than I would know.
And
'cause
more
you're there.
events going on,
Look,
like
but-
really what's
'Cause
happening.
I don't keep up with school, but I can go at any time. But I don't want to go back.
But
I don't
Kai,
wanna think
Kai
about
actually
it.
said the same thing the first time he came on our podcast. And I'm not really trying to convince you of anything. I just really kind of want to
Oh,
get
you
to the
can.
bottom of why you feel like I'm trying to understand it more. But Kai said the same thing. He said a lot of his content was based around shit he did on campus, and he was taking full advantage in those dorms. And he's spamming them ding dong ditches, them like relationship videos. He had that girl in uni. He was dropping them bangers. No cap. And that's when I first got put onto him. But he was worried that once he left, he wouldn't have that same content circle. But I think it took him like a few weeks between like his brother, even his mom is a part of his content now. And then Punga and all like his circle of friends, like he immediately gained a new group of friends. Then he was nervous when we got the A&P crib. Damn, I got my circle of friends in New York now. He had the circle of friends in campus. How am I going to get a circle of friends in Atlanta? But he figured that out too. And it only took him like a couple weeks to do that.
And mind you, I don't even think that that's the case. I don't even think that that's the case. Like, I don't think that me dropping out of school, I'm thinking that, because I don't even want that to be my channel long term. I have a dumb idea for what I want to do for my channel, but I'm probably going to end up doing it anyway. Ultimately, I'm close. I'm closer. The only one that was closer to graduating was him before he decided to stop going to school.
How far were you again?
I was like basically a semester.
Damn, your mom was furious. I know about that.
So the only one that was so close is him. And
Well, there's no one else, right? Yeah, I don't have any other brothers.
No. I'm talking about like in the group of people
okay.
that you're talking about. So the only one that was closer was him, and it's not inconvenient. And I know in the long term, because if I'm 60 or whatever, I can do it. But I can go to school, and I could drop out now, do 2 years of YouTube. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna have the motivation to go back to school. I swear I'm not. The same thing
That's
with
facts.
even if it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if it doesn't work out or stuff falls off. Now, mind you, I could build something else where I probably don't ever have to go back to school. But in the same breath, I'm probably not gonna want to go back to school. But it takes zero effort for me to be in school. That's why I don't even
Man,
think.
don't say zero effort, man. You have to study, right?
No,
You don't study?
no,
You still pass?
yes, a 3.0 plus. Literally, I don't know what's wrong.
You
with
lost,
I
man?
don't know. I'm feeling claustrophobic.
Literally,
This shit getting
literally,
small.
literally this past summer, classes will open up on Sunday. Like the next week will open up on Sunday. The first thing I would do when I wake
Is it
up,
in person?
no, that's what I'm saying. The first thing I would do on that Sunday is open up the quiz, take the quiz without reading anything, and we get 80s pluses all the time.
Do you study outside?
No.
Or is it just
No.
easy information?
Have you ever seen me study? No. Have I ever
One
studied
time.
in my whole life? What?
Oh, you might have been doing an assignment, but you were in the collab room and you had your laptop open and you were on a call.
I was doing Let's Keep It a Buck podcast.
No, you wasn't, my guy.
Yeah, it was.
You had school open. I remember.
This was recently when we were
No. It was like 8 months ago or so. It was
in
a
the
while ago.
collab room.
I remember you being at the crib and you had some school shit open. It might have been a quiz you was doing for all I know, but I assumed you were studying.
No, I was doing something for us.
Okay.
I don't do homework. There's nothing to do. That's what I'm saying. It's
Okay, so
literally that easy.
You're staying in school. You're gonna at least finish that out, so you have some kind of like some backup shit. I guess you could utilize your degree. So let's get into these spicy questions, then, my
Before we
brother.
get to that, I'm being so serious when I say I think my theory is, my theory on it is just
Say your theory.
It's just a mentality, and I think that creators or content creators, people who want to take that risk on wherever they are right now in life, I don't think there's enough gratitude and understanding of the mentality that has to come along with it. Because for many instances, you have to not only go against the grain, but believe yourself that you're capable of doing so, and then not only believe you're capable of doing so, but then putting the time and effort to do so. Even us now explaining how to do it does us a disservice, because there really wasn't no one explaining to us how to do it. We just had to actively go out of our way to just find how to do it.
But mind you, let me add on to that. I know for a fact right now,
And do it willingly, believing that we can actually pull off some shit that we've never done before.
if I dropped out of school, I could be monetized within the month, and I could be well on my way to 100,000 plus subs. Easy. Me and John have talked about this. All I would have to do is do a bunch of videos titled AMP Hide and Seek, AMP Duke does this, AMP Kai does that, AMP Agent does this, that, and the third. I could do that all day. How long would that last? How sustainable is that?
Not
What
long.
type of content is that?
I disagree with that though.
I've seen it happen. That's what I'm telling you.
You may have seen it happen, but I don't know if it's sustainable enough to build a career path.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How sustainable is that in the long term? But I can get monetized this month and jump in a significant amount.
But that's still not touching the concept of what I'm talking about, which is the mentality of you doing it yourself. Because if you're uploading a video and it still says AMP on every video, then
Oh yeah, I'm not doing it myself.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the concept of being in that mental of not only betting on yourself, like, because for the people out there who don't know, I regret that I didn't bet on myself early enough. I look back and I revisit conversations and moments in my life that I had with people, and I'll get upset at myself for me believing that they were right about me. And ironically enough, I don't even like convey myself enough for people to think that they're comfortable telling me about myself. And I regret that. I genuinely regret putting that much stock in what somebody else had to say about me. So, because the things that I'm doing now, I could have done 2 or 3 years earlier.
I think the other thing too is like both of y'all went to school for nothing that y'all cared about.
Oh no, I love
He
my
loves
program.
sports.
Not only did I love it, but I was like I wasn't top of the class, but I was top 3 in almost every class.
Well, then I can even throw John. Are you in that category? You went to school for something that you didn't care about at all, right?
I just went to school. I didn't.
But that's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't care. I just knew. Well, I thought I was gonna like school, and I realized I didn't like it. And I realized it was more that I can do. And then once I started doing YouTube, I just kind of that was my plan. I was gonna find a way regardless.
But that's ultimately what I'm saying. This is like 25-year-old me speaking. So this is like me in the making. Yeah, I've done the whole wait a half a semester, start school, wait again. I've waited 3 times. Like I put school on hold 3 times. So I've come to the mindset in this final decision, like this is it now. Now this opportunity has presented itself with YouTube and working with everybody and everything like that. However, this is still something like this has been in the making since the beginning. So, and I'm a year like again, I'm close. Like we really not even talking about that right now.
Yeah, I think that's not the right move, but Milo might be right after all. Because at the end of the day, it's like it's really just a risk, and you just have to be. I don't know.
Year, dog.
But I mean, it's still a risk to stay in school because you don't know the opportunity cost of doing that.
I could not finish.
It's a risk both ways, but I think most people who create content, especially ones who are very successful at it, have convinced themselves that it was actually more of a risk to stay in, like you said, to stay in school. While I think most of the rest of the world will view it the other way around. There'll be a risk not to.
Plus, I don't understand how you don't think that this will be here a year from today. Like
You don't know what this is. This could evolve into like 16 other things, bro.
I would still be me a year from today.
That's not gonna change. You might be a different version of you. You might be a you capable or now incapable of taking advantage of the opportunities, or you might have missed out on 6 conversations that could have. Like, look, I remember being in uni and like my parents didn't have connections because they weren't like in business and shit. But I remember being in class and they were like, all right, 3rd year there's a co-op, and this is in the 2nd year they were telling us. In 3rd year there's a co-op for this summer. If you have time, and reach out, see if there's any opportunities that's willing to take you. And these kids in my class put their hands up like, well, my uncle works for the Toronto Raptors. He's the VP of this. And I sat there as all these kids just had connections and was like getting plugged into these dope opportunities, thinking like, damn, I don't have shit. Like I really don't have nobody that's gonna put my foot in the door. Like so every weekend I volunteered at events. Like my resume was just better. Like that's how I was gonna get in. My resume was better, and because I was on YouTube for so long, my presentation skills were great. So when you got me in for the interview, I beat everyone for the job. So I just did that a lot because that was my way of compensating. And then I realized that in YouTube, I've met so many people in the industry that I was originally trying to get in, that if I wanted a good position, I've demonstrated my ability to overcome any and all odds. You should want me. Like if for whatever reason, like there's a whole bunch of applicants with degrees and I'm applying to Bleacher Reports or I'm applying to the Toronto Raptors, they would be ludicrous to not take me just because of not only the connections I've made with different companies in those organizations, but just my experience really. And the way it really hit home for me is, I'm assuming y'all have this but like every once in a while, the professor like takes a back seat and some industry person comes in to give a presentation. Do they do that here?
It depends on the class.
I was say depends. No, I'm doing
They
coding.
used to do that like every few weeks for us.
Ain't no coding niggas coming there. Ain't nobody from Microsoft about to come into my class and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
this
but
is
that would be somebody from Toronto Raptors would come, somebody from Volleyball Canada would come, somebody from Canada Basketball would come, and every presentation they sat there and told us, when it comes to getting jobs at these companies, experience is paramount. And I sat there and I thought, like, why are these professors keep bringing people on here convincing me to drop out of school? Everyone is like, we don't care about resumes. They told us that to our face at a lecture. And I'm not exaggerating when I say every single one of them did that, to the point where I was like, then what am I doing here getting in the way of other experiences? So I sat there and thought, can I get more experience here in uni? Reality is like, I was a little awkward, bro. Like, I wasn't even making all the connections that you could have. And like, I think the biggest value of uni is your ability to make connections with professors and industry people and your classmates. And it's like that connection is like, it might be everlasting. Like, you know, people that have been in like sororities and shit in like 30 years, and then like they work in another industry and you need help there and you call them up and they'll help you out. Like, I think that's the most valuable part of uni. And I think your risk is even larger because although it is possible, I imagine, to take control of that virtually, you could technically do that with anybody virtually. But the access of being there in person is, in my opinion, the best value of uni.
But also, and we can go to the spicy questions next. If that opportunity presents itself, I don't think I would be opposed to just stopping school. So in theory, right now, everything is working. Like, everything is lined up to where it's flexible around me. I can get it done. Like I said, when the classes were dropping, when the week was opening up on Sunday in the morning, I would just take them. It would take me 20, 30 minutes and I would be done with the week's work for that class or whatever. If AMP was tomorrow, like, yo, big contract, we got to move to LA. We'd like to have you, but if you can't go, I understand that. That's the conversation that I think is like, oh, this opportunity presents itself and school is in your way. I'd probably just drop out of school and then we just go across the country. That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. And I guess the last point I want to make is I think you might miss out on some of those opportunities as a result of school being a focus.
Being online for 20 minutes a day?
I mean, if full course load for you is 20 minutes a day, then that's a full. But for me, a full course load was fucking overwhelming. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It was a lot of shit.
You got that shit on your head. You just had it in your hand. On your hat.
Anyway, let's get into these spicy questions, brother.
It's a mentality.
Yeah, it might be, Marcel. You might have some merit there.
It's a mentality.
All right.
These feet are fucked up.
Anything changed from the last time, Marcel? Omar, we asked you, what are your top 5 things you look for in a woman?
No.
Hell no.
He was in a relationship.
Yeah, I was in a
But
relationship.
you always learn shit about you and your partner.
Honestly, I'm telling you, my partner is fantastic. So nothing on that level has changed. Like, as far as I know, women is still the same. It's because the timeline be talking about the same stuff. So they still ain't trying to pay for dates. Stuff just got more.
You pay for all dates?
No. And it's my birthday week, so I'm damn sure not paying for everything. Yeah. Tomorrow my birthday.
Tomorrow's your birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Wow, happy early birthday, man.
Well, they're gonna get it tomorrow, so it'll be my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Omar.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that, John. I hope you didn't miss
No,
that.
he
I don't know if I need to.
But
Nah.
I ain't nothing.
I
I
would've
don't
wanted to
pay
see
for
it.
every date. But and trust me, if you get one of them that makes you pay for every date, run. And that goes for women too, because women be paying for men. And
They do, fact, especially when they fuck with you.
That's only if they fuck with you. But the time it takes for them to fuck with you,
This nigga
they want
John.
you to do that before.
You saw John was
Yeah.
quiet.
Oh no! Listen, no.
Like,
It's
we had a 90
Women
day
paying for me
rule.
to
Perched
eat.
up.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
No,
some
y'all
bro-
talking about that shit. I'll let y'all have that.
It's some broke niggas that come out and be like, women let it happen. So hey, but they be finessing these women. I know some niggas that have moved in 3 weeks. So
Now I'm moving in, but I'm talking about, you know how girls have like a 30-day rule, a 90-day rule, like you can't get no. What if niggas had a 90-day rule, we not spend no money on you?
ooh, that's hard though.
I don't know. Y'all gonna have to do.
So no,
walks in the
okay, I'm
park
cool.
for
Yo,
a
no
few
sex,
months.
cool. I'm just not gonna spend no bread on you. We just gonna enjoy our
We'll
time.
have conversations and shit.
Conversations.
You know
and
what?
I'll buy my date. You buy your date because you was living without me. You like me, right?
Because that's the
I
most
can't
important
hit,
thing,
so I ain't
right?
gonna spend no money on it.
That's a fact, low key. If the
You should
conversation
go on
is
Twitter right now and tweet that.
That's a good. Yeah,
Go on Twitter right now and say, if a girl tell
That's a
me
good
no
idea.
sex in 90 days, tell her I ain't spending no bread on you 90 days.
And then why she leave? Now she like, dang, that's a dumb. Like,
But I think more men would actually do that though.
if more men started doing that and it made it normalize it, they'll just give it up earlier, and then you could just get what we need.
niggas would men would. Spend,
That's not the result outside my girl with her.
Men would spend money because they would think that they could beat the 90 days. They would be like, yeah, I think I can beat the 90 days. So let me.
But yeah, we gotta stay true to it though. We gotta
like
stay
that, though.
true.
I like that. That's a
we
good-
stay true to the
Hey,
90
listen,
days.
okay, can we tell our fresh and fit? Because this nigga is going to ask him the same questions we asked him last time. When your horniest moment?
Today. So.
What you do today? That's why you was late.
today I feel like I was late because you know why? I couldn't find my regular lotion, my body lotion, so I had to use my masturbation lotion.
Damn, I hate those moments, man. That's so fucking relatable.
Yeah,
I do not have 2 separate lotions or 2 or 3 separate lotions.
You use the same lotion? I use the cheap stuff, the one that's water, like really water-based Jergens.
I'm in a relationship. I just have.
You don't beat your meat in a relationship? Y'all don't beat y'all meat?
You don't need to beat your meat if you got a girl the whole time. Honestly, if you're dating frequently, you don't need to.
And we live together?
That's not true.
If we live together,
you should always masturbate because you always need to know yourself. You gonna let somebody else get you?
What are you talking about?
You always need to beat your meat. You like dead ass need to beat your meat.
I'm not only in a relationship, but she lives with me.
I get what you're saying. Beat your meat. You always need to know yourself.
I know myself,
nigga.
You ain't changed?
No, nigga. The same spots get me going. It's the same way.
I just realized I like the twist at the top. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm learning.
What does that do for you?
But that's older.
So you like the way you do it better than she do it?
That's fucked up.
No, I ain't say that. I didn't always say
that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Baby, please just stop.
Stop. You're doing it wrong. Stop.
You're not twisting.
Let me show
You're not twisting the tip, and you're not strong enough. Do some more push-ups and then talk to me.
Listen,
you don't know me.
Listen.
Get you some grip boots.
The sex is phenomenal, especially when I be putting her on the wall. Like the sex is phenomenal.
The wall.
But what I'm saying is, well, you always got to know yourself, and you change every day. You might have not liked
what noises you make, Omar?
No, you do not change every day, nigga.
What noises you make?
Yeah, you do. What noises do I make?
Yeah.
Like a platypus. Right in their ear. Pressure fit thing.
God damn. You're a kinky guy, my brother.
What's the biggest simp moment? But I feel like we asked you this
I think
already.
we know this one.
Yeah,
all right,
You haven't had anyone though, right?
No, I can't simp over you can't simp over your lady.
Sure.
The fresh and fit the update, because when we upload this video,
You had her butt yet?
That's where I start. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I figured it out. When
Yeah,
you said my lady and you licked your lips like that, I knew, you ate the butt.
I dead ass deny.
He's a butt eater.
I deny sex the first time. I say, nah, let me just eat your pussy. And I'm she thinks it's just that. And then I go all in and then get the butt too. Every time you having sex right after that. And it's going crazy every time.
I always wondered.
tips from Uncle Omar.
Hold on, Uncle Omar. Hold on, because that seat is about to fall off.
Which is wild. Wow.
Yeah, if you eat the butt, you can't do nothing else after that. Like you're not going back to box, right? Because you have to clear your tongue of
butt
you
bacteria.
don't really eat the butt. When you think about it, it's not a butt eating. Like that's how you eat. Like you don't eat a butt. What you lick a butt? What do you do,
No,
Omar?
I'm just saying.
What are we doing?
I'm saying
You lick a butt, right?
You just dibble the tongue in there. It's like when you eat ice cream cone. When you get to the bottom of the ice cream cone and the ice cream is like dipped
I just
in,
eat it. I'm not gonna lie. I throw that bitch in my mouth.
Do you eat the butt the same when you eat the box?
No, it's a little bit different.
It's different.
I be taking care of the box, the butt. I be
What you do to the butt?
disrespecting it. I
He
be
be dead ass too,
disrespecting it. I be disrespecting it. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I get there, it's sex.
So what if she asked you to do anal? You doing it?
Yeah.
I don't know. One of my managers told me. My managers told me.
Nobody asked you.
It's the John and Omar. It's the John and Omar show.
I'm about to say, John trying to get into this talk now.
And I said my manager told me about that. He was like, if a guy fucks a girl in the butt, then he automatically thinks the butt, and that starts. You think
He's conditioning me to be homosexual? Is that what you're trying to say?
Because
No, that's dumb as hell. That's the dumbest argument I've ever heard in my life.
Why would you put your in that hole when it's a good hole? Right.
I know, but if you're arguing,
it's already a good.
But a
hole
mouth is
for
a
it.
mouth.
exactly, a mouth is a mouth, right? So why not just start getting
Look at him. Oh, no.
It's not like you have two mouths. Not like you have a regular mouth and a throw up mouth.
No, if the concept of what you're telling yourself is that, or your boss is telling you, is that a butt is a butt, and you'll just start doing whatever to any butt.
Exactly.
And a mouth is a mouth. You start doing the same thing to any
No,
mouth.
but you have two holes. A mouth is normal. Say you had like a bottom mouth that you kind of like spit comes out of, and you throw up out the bottom mouth. That's the shit. If you start just kissing that mouth, you got these lips right here. Why you kissing this mouth?
If you just want head,
right?
A mouth is a mouth, right?
No, because it's a girl.
No. If you go
Exactly.
to,
but a girl and boy both have a butt. A butthole is
They both have a mouth, John.
If
Yes.
you go to Tokyo, and you get some mouth on you, do you know what mouth it is?
Exactly. No.
First off, I don't go there looking for mouth, and I'm not gonna just put my dick in random drywall.
But that's what we're saying. Though.
That's wild.
If a mouth is a mouth, right?
That's wild. If I
Right?
put my dick in a hole and just got sucked, what?
But that's what your boss is saying with a butt, though.
Yeah, but it's like you
boss is
have
wrong,
the
bro.
option. Like
Your-
there's some
your-
guys that just like
your
that.
boss is
They don't
wrong,
even.
bro.
They don't
Oh,
even.
I'm not going straight.
Like
for
you
the
just going
anal.
straight
No,
butt
no, no,
only.
No, 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 no.
Like that's a butt's a butt. Then
All
like
right,
what's the
guys.
difference?
Let's try and keep this one monetized.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine feeling some whiskers? All right, go ahead. Just go ahead. Women can have mustaches too. Body hair is not exclusive to males.
Okay, so to the fresh and fit thing, and let me get your advice on this. Abba and Preach got up. They criticized. They just commentated on the concept of paying for box, and they essentially were saying like, you're not necessarily less of a man if you pay for a box because
Fresh and Fit said?
That's what Abba and Preach said because they were like all especially.
in
high
some way
value,
you'll pay for box. Okay.
Not only in some way, but high value men pay for box. They basically like they transactionally pay for box. Fresh and Fit being the goofy niggas that they were like, nah, bro, I ain't never done that. I only want to have sex with women if I'm trying to have a soul. I'm only smashing.
Pure desire.
So if pure desire, they respect me. You ask any woman that's ever had sex with me, they gonna tell you. No. He's a pickup artist, so they smash plenty of women. They gonna tell you for a fact that they respect me.
He's a pickup artist.
Yeah, so that's what they do. They literally that's part of their job.
Them niggas look like Andros.
Abba was like, you talking about every single last woman that you spent. They gonna say something positive, like yeah, every single last one. Come to find out, one of them is on a seeking arrangement site where you have sugar babies and sugar daddies. And they also tell the guests, the women that they have on the thing, that they had to smash them
to get on the podcast.
To get on the podcast.
I don't know if they tell all women that, but there's.
Are you serious?
Yes. Then there's also a
Are
lot
you
of
serious?
So the girls that on the podcast been smashed by them.
That's the most cornball shit I've ever. Are you
massively cornball. And they supposed to be alpha male.
Whoa.
And they literally
Wait, how y'all get women on the pod? No, look, I keep going.
we
Keep
just
going.
asked.
Okay. I'm just asking.
We just literally asked.
They send them to John. I'm just playing.
John.
Imagine.
There you go, John. There you go, John.
You gotta smash the producer.
You gotta,
Got to smash my man behind the scenes.
You gotta meet the otter.
Yeah,
Once you meet the otter,
so then in response to them basically calling them out on that is
that's
like
crazy.
they went on this very emotional rant calling them out their name and saying y'all know what y'all talking about, real niggas don't pay for da 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 da, and went as far as even calling out one of the dude's wife, calling her a whale. Like, you even married and your wife probably like a whale. You probably married to a beluga whale. Then went even further to make fun of him when he proposed to his wife and did a whole bunch of like monkey noise and stuff like that. And yeah, it was very excessive. So now like so then the end result of it all was like they just did the most knucklehead pea brain what is it called? What else cavemen? Well, if you feel that way, then fight me. Box me right now.
Wow.
Box me. So then the dude they made fun of his wife. He was in the military, and he boxes. And
He offered to box him.
He's a bouncer, and he's on security work.
Used to be.
He used to be. All used to be.
And he didn't know this before he made the joke.
He didn't know. No.
Oh.
And then he said, "All right,
Tragic.
I'll be in the States next week. We can do it." And now they're saying, "Oh no, we're fine."
Like, we need a promoter and stuff.
Yo, no. Oh, so then it's like, bro, we need a promoter. It's like, bro, y'all say y'all want to just do it just off the strength of y'all think that we touching y'all alpha.
Why?
And then then Abba, I don't know if you saw Abba say, yo, we'll just give you 20K just to show up. Then they were like, no, that's not enough. We need more. We got to get promoted. We think about 500K
100K for what?
let me
for the event.
let me tell
They're
you
trying to
something.
make this a bigger event, but they just really just avoiding the ass whooping that nigga could get.
Please abolish all niggas with just microphones that just be talking. Because I feel like Fresh and Fit, they just be talking.
I applaud them because if I'm getting my ass whooped, I want to get the highest amount possible.
But don't
you look like an
yell.
ass.
Yeah, don't yell in the microphone.
Yeah, no, he fucked up. Because that nigga will give him the ass whooping for free. He don't need no publicity. He just trying to get something so he come out, well, y'all niggas talking about I got my ass beat. I got 500,000. Nigga don't want to get his ass beat for free. So that's just bad.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The paying to get the women on the podcast saying that you gotta have sex with them is the most cornball shit.
That's even worse. I think that's
And,
worse.
and they didn't
than
just
the
like
podcast
they didn't like allude to it neither. He's like, you're gonna have to have sex with me because I know you've had sex with other people that I know, so I know you have sex.
Is that the pickup? Is that what the pickup artist class teaches you?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I know you've had sex with people, so you have to have sex with me. And these people I know.
Literally, one of the videos that me, Asian, and I
This shit
made
is
fun
very
of.
sad. If you take a moment and there was like a string of videos and you just watch them, it makes you feel like damn, like people live like that. Like it's a little sad. It make you a little sad that someone's world could be like that, revolved around artificial shit that don't really matter to nobody but them.
There's literally a video with Asian and I was reacting to, and they were like, the nigga, because the more and more I watch him, the more I realize like, man, he comes across as very awkward. And he also comes across, no cap, that nigga, his name is Walter. That nigga's like, the other dude's a bitch. Like every single time he tries to talk, he just over talks him, and it's crazy to me. And he's like, yeah, just let that nigga over talk you like that. But he was like making this story time up about how he was at a pool party, right?
With the pro player or whatever.
Yeah, and then the NBA player came up and asked him, "Yo, bro, where all the parties at, bro? At a party." And then he's like, "Yo, let me. Oh, that's where the party's at, bro. Oh, thanks for the information, bro. Let me get your IG. Whoa, bro, we smashed the same chicks, bro. I got a mansion party tomorrow, bro, with 50 girls. You want to come over?"
The guy who asked where the party's at.
The guy who asked for the parties has a mansion party the next day.
Which is an NBA player.
And then he sat there and was so awkward that he couldn't have a threesome or foursome or how many or whatever happened.
Wait, I would say it again. I'm confused. Who asking who?
There's one awkward dude on out of Fresh and Fit. I think he's Fresh. He's at a pool party.
Fresh is awkward.
Both of them are really. Fresh is awkward, and then Fit is like irrationally emotional.
Oh,
like really, 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 really emotional. Like I've never in my life seen a man that emotional. I promise you, I've never happened. And he does it publicly. I've never seen it before.
he's worse than Drake music.
Yes.
It's like the embodiment of that.
Niggas is talking about paying for
But
sex.
but aggressively for Drake music.
Oh, like Giveon.
Stop.
But more than that.
Oh man.
He literally was on camera was saying, "We are better than you niggas. We're better than you."
He's emotionally unstable.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So then he's at a pool party. Fresh is at a pool party. At the pool party, he's claiming it's high value pool party. A whole bunch of high value men are there. A bunch of women are there as well. An NBA player, high profile NBA player, came up to him out of all the people there and asked him while at a party, "Do you know where all the parties are at, bro?" He told him where the parties are at in Miami. And then he said, "Yo, thanks for the information. What's your IG?" High profile NBA player asked for his IG. Got his IG.
And followed him, by the way.
Followed him. And as he followed him, realized all the women that he followed and said, "Yo, bro, we smashed the same chicks, bro."
The NBA player told him that.
Yes. And then Fresh was like, "Whoa, you're right. We do smash the same chicks,
Have
bro."
you ever done that?
All the time. It happens
All the
yesterday.
time. All the time. I
Yesterday at a
follow
bar.
my random bro on IG and I realized he smashed the same chicks.
I then go through his followers.
Yeah, I go through
his followers and I say, I go to basketball with him. I smashed her. Oh my God.
I don't care. I'd rather not know. There's not no thing I'm just going to talk to you about unless you like
John,
my bro. I'm not
Connected
going
on
to.
that, John.
Johnny's
John,
lying.
it didn't happen.
It didn't
It
happen.
just didn't
Yeah,
happen.
that's a fake story, my
It's
bro.
a
Oh,
fake
this is
story.
fake.
He's telling us to just try to sell courses to incels.
Oh, you sold me. I thought you was real.
No. So but here's how it gets. This how we all know it's fake.
He would have got my $49.99.
the NBA player who's in Miami who doesn't know where parties are at
Yeah.
then says, "I have a mansion party tomorrow." So why would he know where the parties are at when he has a party tomorrow? Then the dude gets to the place, he realizes there's a bunch of women, and he gets flustered, even though he's always at high profile parties when there's a bunch of women. The NBA player, he's so flustered, the NBA player has to pick out 3 women so they can smash him. He gets in the room with the 3 women, and he's even more flustered. He doesn't know what to do. So they're all in the bed playing with themselves, and he's like, "Whoa, bro, this is so crazy. I don't know what to do." He's so shocked that he can only have sex with them one at a time. So back to back, he has sex with 3 different women all at one at a time. And he wants people to believe that story.
They use the word smash, don't they?
Yep.
That's how I know they 35. That shit's fucking. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so it was just a hell of a story. We reacted to it because we thought it
that
was
is
so hilarious.
Fairy tale.
I remember y'all reacting to it, and I remember them saying something back, but I didn't know that the women on their podcast.
At least bare minimum some of
It don't matter if it was any of them.
Yeah.
That's lame as hell.
Very.
And they're on seeking arrangement.
They have to fuck
websites.
both of them.
I don't know. I
Or
mean,
are they
definitely
alternate?
one of them.
But here's the thing, though. Like, it's kind of difficult to develop Riz if you either have a lot of money or you have a big platform where you're popular.
But they didn't have it.
The
Though.
females know that.
I would say they didn't have.
But they didn't have it until they got the clout.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm saying now that they're at that position, like I would argue, like if a girl sees me roll up in any of my cars, at that point, there's not much Riz I have to do. Right? No. Like, cause she already is inclined just based on random possessions of mine. So I'm saying that I wouldn't call it Riz.
Have you seen his vlogs?
Who?
Does
Walters.
He have
No.
He has a vlog channel. He literally does the exact same thing you're talking about.
Oh my
But
God.
to the nth degree. Let's go to the car meet and go buy a car real quick. Come on, hop in my McLaren and we'll go buy another car.
So that's not Riz.
If you
No,
It's
listen,
not, but they have to sell this.
That's a waste of money.
Here's the thing: real niggas who actually talk to women know for a fact what that is, but they have to put on this perspection, whatever. They have to put on this lifestyle to their customers that this is like who we are. We get a whole bunch of women and stuff like that, but behind the scenes, they've been basically leveraging their clout and their money.
So after that,
they sell courses.
So after that fake NBA story where an NBA player allegedly got him pussy, he sold a program. He's like, yo, guys, all right, so we had this course, this IG course is going to teach you. It's all about scale. All you have to do is, like, let's say you send 100 DMs out to women. It's like, yeah, I guess if you shoot enough shots, one of them is going to go in or half go in. Like, but that's not nothing you need to pay for. But
a real nigga not going to say that. They're trying to get out the DMs now.
Yeah, so
that's a last
they're using
resort.
not real experiences to sell people that obviously don't have a lot of success with women that they can get it. And I think the worst part is, like, they make people believe that that's something to, like, aspire to.
That's a problem.
Because if that's what you do, bro, and you just like fucking, then some people just like that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you? But convincing people that they aren't even built for that life, that they need to be built for that life because it can make their life better, is just not true, bro.
But it's the same thing with, like, on the other side with women. I don't want to make this a woman thing, but just for the incels out here who are watching this who need some type of correlation, it's the same way where average women or non-good-looking women or women who don't really have nothing going for themselves inspired for these Instagram thought models who go crazy on IG and like, oh my God, that's the way I want to live. And deep down inside, the Instagram models are lonely, depressed, insecure, just like everybody else. And maybe even more because they keep hiding stuff. It's the same way. These are two niggas who are massively insecure. And if you couldn't tell before, you definitely can tell now. And they're sitting there trying to push this lifestyle to more insecure men about this is how you need to be living and this is how it goes. And they just got
and the money's not
exposed to a whole nth degree.
The money doesn't change that. That's the crazy thing. Like they've been corny their whole lives. They've been insecure their whole lives. They continue to be that way, and then they build a platform on saying corny and stupid stuff. And that's what it was, just saying clickbait and salacious stuff.
But the boxing
how to
match,
pick it up and everything like
the
that.
boxing match shit was hilarious. Nigga was like, "No, I'm good on that."
Bitches. Having women pay to get on your, I mean, not pay, but having women have sex with you just to be on a podcast is the craziest thing.
Some corny shit right there, man.
And they lost like north of 15,000 subscribers.
Oh, did they really?
In a day.
So I mean, it's crazy, like what clout will do to your head if you let it.
It'll kill.
And if you don't have good people around you, like you just get kind of swooped away in like the tsunami of attention that you're getting, and you begin to like not only seek it, but you let it inspire all future decisions to the point where you're not only just being straight motivated by artificial shit, but now you're living for it, and you're devoid of any real meaning or life purpose because all you can see is your next goal, and that's your new subscriber. So when their subscribers go down, their life begins to shatter because they've built their ego and their whole reputation and their self-esteem off of things that aren't real. And the reality is people only watch you as so far as that you inform them or you entertain them.
And since they're gonna double down, on like slandering niggas. They probably gonna react to this. Y'all make sure y'all react to my
No,
fucking
they probably
socks.
not. I think right now.
I bet they will, bro.
If they do,
No.
talk about my socks, bitch ass niggas.
No, I think right now they're so in the hole that I don't think they would.
Y'all
They're
homeboys, talk
gonna
about my
react
shit.
to it because in
They're
their
trying to
heads,
box Omar.
that's
Yeah, talk about
entertainment.
my socks, nigga. Talk about my do rag.
But they can't do this shit with us. Well, they can't do it with us, bro, because they don't make more than me. They don't have more money than me.
There's
And
there's an update right now.
what happened?
They just Auburn preached title. He bought a firearm.
Who? Oh, him?
Fresh.
God damn.
Because Abba said Preach said he's still going down to Miami and beating y'all niggas, beating their ass up. Niggas then said he's gonna buy a firearm.
Niggas is corny.
But it's like just be honest and literally.
Oh my God, this
What
nigga, we gotta route this podcast, but this nigga's on IG showing himself buying the firearm.
Who's doing that?
Fresh?
That's some corny shit to do.
You're a fucking cornball, my nigga. Oh my God.
I don't even got nothing to say. That shit,
I can't. I'm done. Nigga, y'all are fucking cornballs.
You gotta be beyond lame.
So the point I'm making is like
nigga, no.
they haven't built any foundation in anything real. They're just building what they believe is entertainment, and to people it is entertaining. To have like a woman on your podcast and just badger her with facts and try and Kevin Samuels does it to a certain extent. I'd argue really successfully, where people get on there and make a fool out of themselves frequently. And just to go into an argument unprepared kind of makes me think you're dumb. And people do it so frequently that you just think all women are dumb if you just watch a lot of Kevin Samuels videos.
They be lying on them. They be lying to them, telling them what's gonna be taking place on that podcast, and then they flip the script.
Well, I don't know about how they procure or cast women on any of those, but all I do know is like that can be entertaining. Watching someone become a hypocrite live is hilarious. And so that's their entertainment, is they get people on there and they make him look dumb with either facts and or logic. So then when now they look dumb based on facts, logic, and they look like hypocrites, it's like, damn, the irony here is fucking hilarious. Because that's what you're supposed to do to other people. Yeah.
We can end the podcast. Nigga, y'all are straight. I've never in my life seen a nigga yell about boxing somebody and then got caught out on it and then was such a bitch about it, decided to buy a gun after. That's
wild.
That's actually wild as shit. But they call them the bitch twins now. That's what their new names are. Shout out to the bitch twins. Any last words, Omar?
Back to uploading on every day now. Is that how the kids do? I'm doing an everyday upload. No, back to uploading YouTube videos.
I was gonna stop you from lying. If you said
No, that's a lie.
You're not.
Back to uploading YouTube videos. So please subscribe to that channel.
we're gonna link in the description.
OHMEEZY and then a Y.
It's linked, my brother.
Oh, well, click the link. Shit. Let's Keep It a Buck podcast streaming on Twitch every Sunday and Wednesday. But it's on YouTube as well. Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. #1 basketball podcast on Twitch that doesn't rely on the crutch of an NBA player.
I don't think they still do that.
Y'all are both shitting on Lowe's, huh? He got that video coming out.
Hey,
and he really doing it legitimately.
Didn't say anything. But yeah, and then catch us on the next Monday for the next banger. So, you know who that
AMP
is.
banger.
Indeed, man. Omar, it was great having you on. John, any final words, my brother?
No, I'm good.
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
good.
Low, any
Good.
final
We
words?
got a confirmation text. No, I'm good. Thank y'all for supporting as always, man.
Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. We love y'all. Apple Podcasts. Drop us that 5 stars so we can stay #1 in gaming, man. We're in the comedy category. Hopefully we breach that top 100 soon, man. Soon come.
Academics is calling out a bunch of people now that he's in the space, but we'll talk about the next episode.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Hey, we love y'all, man. YouTube videos available at peer to peer. Make sure to turn notifications and go.
Noti gang, hit the bell to be Noti gang. I didn't think y'all did it at the end of the podcast. I'm not gonna lie. Gang!
John, thoughts?
Fuck John thoughts, nigga. I said it. It's people that don't say it.
Say that again.
Huh?
He asked you to say it again.
Fuck John's thoughts.
Let's see about you.
All right.
No, you getting the brass knuckles out. Hey, man, we love y'all as always. Word of mouth people and all, man. We got the TikTok that's popping, peer-to-peer clips. Check it out, man. We'll catch you guys in the next podcast. We're out.